How's it going, everybody? And welcome back. It has been a little bit, unless you're watching this on YouTube. In that case, it probably hasn't been too much of a break, unless you're watching them actively. Little weird. Either way, it is time for the big push. We're going to start doing some story missions. We only have 3 more to go with this challenge. Then we have to concoct one more important one. Then it's a free-for-all. Whatever challenge, whatever warband, it doesn't matter. But we have to get through this one first, and it could all go badly. And we're going to start with a really bad choice by going straight into a story mission, is what we're going to plan to do. Our current warband strength is at 2,600. Not a particularly impressive amount, but it is an amount that is good enough to get into the story mission. Now, we only have 2 healing potions, 3 poultices, a couple of luck trinkets on our main heroes and leader, and we're going to go into this. Is it a bad idea? Yes, but we're doing it. And, I'm a little hopeful.
Sent word back to me. The Grand Theogenes has uncovered a rite by which these chaos relics can be purified, and the demons within them exorcised. The ritual requires certain holy relics to assist in its efficacy. Providentially, these relics were housed in Mordheim's Temple of Sigmar. If they still exist, then they are within your reach, brother. I say, if they exist, because the temple has long fallen into ruin and been pillaged by mercenary looters and the creatures of chaos alike. For a time, the Sisters of Sigmar made a pretense of defending the site, perhaps seeking to convince the Grand Theogenes of their continuing piety. I cannot say if their motives were sincere, but I do know that the last warband of sisters posted to defend the temple have been corrupted. In their weakness, they were seduced by the call of chaos. My scouts bring word that these heretic sisters yet linger in the ruins, defiling the sacred halls they swore to protect. They consort with demons, and the matriarch bears Mornmock, the blade of Slaanesh. There is no more despicable a creature than a blasphemer. Scourge your heart of pity, for these women defile the name of our God. They are lost to his light forever.
If they do,
you must be as ruthless with them as with any other creature of chaos. Only by destroying these heretics can we hope to recover the relics that can break the power of Elsa's swords. We will reclaim the Temple of Sigmar, destroy the demons that infest it, reconsecrate the sacred statues, and recover the holy relic. If the font hasn't been despoiled, you may be able to remove some of its holy water to aid you in your battles. Most importantly, Mornmock must be captured, and the woman who bears it dispatched to Sigmar for his final judgment.
Wonderful.
A new round has started.
Okay, so we need to grab. Oh, oops, we're already starting great. So we already see a target, 258, huh? A little bit lower than some of it. Now we do have some low fortitude on some of these characters. I did not check our weapons. That was a mistake. 2 crit demons, huh? The matriarch and 2 demons. Doesn't sound impossible. Very scary, though. Okay. So, somehow this man's going first. Yeah, I should have checked my weapons, but like I said, terrible calls all around. We're going to start by using a perception check right on the tip of this attack here, because I want to see if there's any traps. 1 right there. And no other. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Yeah, I think letting them see us like this could be bad. How we're going to do it is something like this. Yeah, well, here they come. If the demons come out, we're all in. And we have to... Oh, my. She walked into it. Beautiful first hit. This is why the big push is successful. She misses. Beautiful. Already a miss and a refund for 50 damage. Beautiful, beautiful damage. Now, we might get crit in the face here. She misses the 30. She misses a 30 and her turn is over. However, here comes the second demon. Maybe she doesn't make it? Oh, she's absolutely making it. Oh, no, and the stun is here already. Was not a crit on the second swing. That is okay. We can work with this. Okay, we have a lot of damage to put out here. Now, he's doing 58, 62. We have a lot of important attacks that can happen here. So I think what we want to do is have him kind of move around here. And really just kind of block this. In case anyone else comes out, I want that blocked. I do not need friends. That sounded weirder now that I said it, but that's okay. These demons need to go down. There's no other way about it. Okay, your crit is 21. That is not the high number we were hoping for, but it is the number we're getting. So we get 2 charges here. Let me do a number check. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, but we can hope for a big crit here. What is her toughness? It is a 9. Okay, an 82. So we can charge, disengage here, and charge again, maybe double disengage as long as movement isn't too drastically removed here. Could we do it differently, though? Can I get a vision on her? How close are we? Nowhere really close, so I don't think we get the benefit of the doubt here. Unless we run direct. This could work. All right. First swing, charge on 82. Ignores the terror. Goes in. No crit, unfortunately. It was a 42. This is the other one. Now we have to disengage here. Oh, you don't have the points for this. Yeah, I can't do much else with that. So I think what we have to do, since there's no secondary charge here, there is a trap still there. Fine. My mistake. But we're going to put a bomb there. That will hit my teammate because I messed it up pretty bad there, but that's okay. Okay, so we have quite a few extra. Could get some damage in here. See, she's really beat up. There's not too much there that's necessary, but we really have to pick our battles here. We only have so many people to block the road here. I think if he blocks it like this is best case. Now, both sides are kind of blocked if anything happens. I didn't really want to fight both demons at once. I'm sure that's obvious for everybody involved. Now, she also doesn't have the points, so we really need to flee. Could we get a crit this time? Come on. Ignores the terror? No crit again! Yikes! That is not okay. We could try to flee, but I don't know that that's a good call. We're gonna go ahead and set another bomb, maybe? See, that'll hit both of them if we can get someone to walk into it. I don't know if this plan's gonna work. I really don't, but we're gonna try it. Unfortunately, my crit machines have both failed me, but we still have a lot of actions here to kind of get in. And this is a good time to see what they do, who they send forward. She is skipping her turn. That's good. I mean, she didn't, but she did. This is good news for us because we have a lot of damage. We still need to get out here. If they get another round, yeah, we're in trouble. Terror's pretty high for you. Yeah, I don't think Jairus was very high level. You have an injury? I seem to recall an injury on you. Oh, yes. He's missing a strategic point. That I do remember. Okay. See, I could disengage. I could charge and disengage here. Yeah, it's a free check. Now, he did fail the terror. No big deal. It's a beautiful hit for 76. Disengage and walk 1 away. And out of the way. Beautiful. That is a good turn for us. 76 damage is a big swing for us. I'd have rather gotten 2 swings, but hey, challenge is a challenge. Oh no, you're not going to make it, are you? In heavy armor? No, she will not. Perfect. Okay, now leader can do a lot here. But I think I'm just going to move slightly over. Yeah, okay. Delay your turn. He's going to have to double delay, and I don't know if this will work out the way I want it to. Same with him. That's going to make it ugly if we do. See, now he could charge, disengage, and charge again if he has the buff. I like the option, but it's going to be a little costly. I don't know if this is a good call, but we're going to try it, okay? Delay the turn. This is not looking the greatest, but we're going to try for it. Yeah, we still have 2 available. Okay. Okay. If we can get both of these down and no one's dead, this is a beautiful start for us. We're looking really great here. I wish we had not as much strangeness going on here. See, I could go for a charge here, and then I would have to flee. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a little awkward. I mean, I think at this point we have to try. Go for it. Fails the terror, not a big deal. He gets the hit. That's useful. Now, he's got to unfortunately just end his turn sitting here because he can't disengage. But we still have enough room to attack her and hopefully get some extra hits there. Now, we got a double delay, which is just not good. But we got to do it. Man with the axe, come on. Nope. Oh, we got to delay again. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, you. Howl of the Wolf. Here it goes. Boom. And no punishment. It's 0 chance. Yes. Okay. So he could run up, charge, flee, and charge again, but I think I'm just going to have him charge in. Hopefully get the finishing blow here. 84. Come on, 84. Beautiful hit on 84. Already one
Objective
demon removed.
completed.
So he could charge into her right now, but it's a little bit hideous for us. I think we can just set him up for a backup ambush here, which will be a little bit smarter. Okay, so this man can't do much here. Charge, disengage. Okay. I think we're just going to have him charge and disengage. Yeah, the terror is going to be hard to get on them. We did get a miss, but that's okay. That's, you know, we had to get 1. Okay, we didn't get a bug out, so that's fine too. We're going to have him move over here. I just don't want him in the way right now. I was going to do it a little bit different, but I think him being here is fine. This is fine. I'm hoping he can get a double swing here. 81 fails the terror. Gets a hit, though. Can we disengage and go again? And disengage and charge again, but that would be our turn. Huh. Okay. A little ugly. But I think we have to do it. We just have to go for it here because there's not much other option here. Yeah, that's a close range charge, but we take it. We take the damage. She's in trouble. How much movement? See, what I can do is delay his turn now. And our big guy should be able to take her out now. It's not really where we want the XP, but we're going to go for it. He cares not for terror. Eliminates her.
Objective complete.
Beautiful. 2 of them down already. That is what we're talking about. Now, he's going to make use of his turn. Go up here, grab some wards.
Objective completed.
He's going to turn
New objectives added.
right around. We have to cleanse statues. Oh. Well, then other people can grab those. I don't think he needs all of them. He'll take 1. Unless they break down, but there's 6 statues, so that doesn't make sense. Okay. That's a little awkward for our placement, but that's okay. We'll just put him here like this. He'll help out. Okay, and what'll happen now is he gets his turn to move, hopefully out of the way. Not quite. What I'm going to do is put him right here, though. Reason being, just to kind of protect him.
A new round has started.
Oof, those ripping claws. Oof. 3 of them. He does have an open wound, but we have no answers for him. What we can do is he'll just sit here. He will wait. Our leader will give him a poultice, and we'll have one of our pirate ladies also come up and give him a heal. It's going to suck giving up the heal, but kind of going to have to do it. Do we try to bait her out? I think at this point we have to. We already have 2 demons dead. So this is a good time to just bait out more potential. So go ahead and drop a heal on him. These are our only 2. But the main issues we had are solved. And those bleeds are just going to, you know, really, really get out of control. She doesn't need to do anything right now, so go ahead and drop that. He's going to do the same, protecting here. Yeah, this is good. This is very good. She's not going to be able to do much. Oh, I forgot about the bombs. I should have moved him back. I'm actually not going to do anything with her. The other one wasted her turn to heal. That's fine. We could have done it again, but I think 20 health's enough. We're just going to let our leader get the injuries off of him, and we'll see what happens. That 20 health might be better used somewhere else, although we do not have more ripping claws. So that's probably fine. She gets hit with a repent, which means she can no longer cast, so she'll probably come down now. She jumped down. Only her. Ends her turn in front of us. I believe that is a free charge then. Now she's going to get to attack back here, but for what we have, this is very worth it, and there is the chance we crit. And if we crit, she is going down. No crit again. Unfortunate. All right, so she gets to swing. 33 damage is painful, but not the worst. And we just go ahead and disengage. Now she has one more swing prepared. We could have double charged there. There is option there, but let's not. Let's not have her take it because she is very fragile. And I'm curious if their leader's going to come out. That at least gets rid of the ambush that she's set. And work around that. Looks like she's trying to move. Question is she moving? We do need both pirate ladies to do something, though. We need to have them go up there, maybe claim some of those to fix, you know, statues. Wow, and he breaks out. Perfect. Then he's gonna walk up here. He's gonna get a big charge and a big hit. Beautiful hits on the 66. His chance to hit is really low, I'm noticing. She did have 16 crit chance, so her crit chance is quite high. But that's okay. We're getting rid of her pretty quick, and it's a lot less swings to be taken, and she should get ambushed for this. That does suck because it's kind of blocking us here. We can work around it. Maybe just kill both? Maybe. Unfortunately, he only has 4 points. I really want to kill her, the hero, not the other way around. Oh, you still have your buff? For real. Hold on. Yes, you do. I mean, at this point, we might as well take the double 80 here and see what we can do. It's either that or move around. I mean, she is very susceptible to just dead. So if we can get this in 2 moves, this is worth it. It won't happen in 2 moves. There's her with the sword. Do we do this? I think the answer is yes, because this could kill. And it does. Already gone. Okay. All right. This is great. So we've gotten rid of 2 huge threats with the demons. I forgot to use the poultice. How are we going to handle this now? I don't remember what that takes. 3? Oh, that's... Yeah, that's not going to work this turn. That's okay. We don't really need him to be doing that this turn. We're going to go ahead and charge into this, and then we'll have him delay. Hopefully only once. Beautiful hit. Beautiful. And then go ahead and delay so we can get him out of the way. End of turn. Looks very familiar, I'm sure. Okay. And here he goes, still with the buff. This is big damage coming in. I mean, missing doesn't help, but that's okay. He can disengage, go again. Guilty verdict. What is this move? A melee attack that deals regular damage, bypasses armor absorption, and will always result in a critical hit. I can never use it. Man, that's kill is amazing. It is a stun check and an open wound once every 3 turns. That's huge. Can't do it. Can't do it, man. That's tough. That hurts, you know? Having all of your power right there, and the rules say nay. Not because it's a horse or anything, but whatever. Hey, they can be if they want. We don't know how witch hunters go. Oh, exposed sin? Oh yeah, hit her with it. Why not? Reduces all of her stats, so that's beautiful. Oh, you've passed your terror check. Could you get the finishing blow? On a 74, I can't trust you. You would have to flee if you fail it. Yeah, why not? He does miss it. That figures. Okay, well, that's unfortunately extra damage taken. You have got to be kidding me, game. You... Come on now. Is that necessary? That seems wildly unnecessary. That's what I get, you know? I knew they do it every time. Disengage, I guess. We can still kill her, but, you know, we could have just not had that happen again, game. But boy, do they love that maneuver. I think when you flee, there's an extra chance to be crit. Like, it's just there. They don't say it's there, but it's there. Because it always seems to happen more often. Nope, that's not the spell. Okay. Go ahead and hit these two with it. Not really what we want to do, but it's okay. All right, and then he can just sit right here because there's no way she's going for him. But she could walk around him and get to there, which should get her ambushed.
A new round has started.
Oof. Oof. I think there's 2 more. Nope, just 3. That should be it for those. No, there's another turn of that. Ugh. Those ripping claws are brutal. Very, very brutal. Yeah, he's not going to get much done. Just set him here. Yeah, a little painful. By a little, I mean a lot of painful. But so it goes. Okay. Well, once we have her dead, I think a major portion of the mission is over. Now, she has nothing to give. So she's just going to go grab this. I will say this mission's going great. The 2 crits to the face are a little bad, but... the Vikings had the poultices. I don't know if I want to give those out. Because really, it's better to use it on the hero. The henchman, you know, if it happens, it happens, but it's probably not going to happen. We could move in. How do we want to handle this? When does she go in the turn? That's the answer. Very, very late. I think we can work around this. I'm just going to set you right here. He's kind of a backup that won't work, but he is a backup. All right. And you have a heal, is that right? No, she does not. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab this. Okay. Move her up here. She's going to follow up with a similar move. We're going to try to engage in here on the next turn. We kind of just have to let the big threat come out. How much is her damage? I didn't even think to check that. 47 to 61, which is big damage, and I think she has a shield on too. Go ahead. I think that guy gets to go before... No, he does not. Okay. Well, if it has to come to it, Jarrus, grab her. That's what it's got to come to. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and delay the turn. We got to delay 2 turns here. Honestly, if this baits her in even more, that's beautiful. Here she comes. There she goes. Where? What? Oh. That's big damage. That is very big damage. How much does she have? Okay. She casted something. She did Divine Fervor, but then left it on the table. Okay, well, we're moving in. All right. A little dark in here, but I guess when it's demon infested, what can you expect? All right, can I get this charge without wasting points? I'm just not able to see her. Wow, that was really late. Well, it has to be. So we'll charge disengage for 2. Charge not really disengage. We really need hit and run here. I think we still go for it. I think we do a big push here. Big hit. Whoa! 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 What? Hello! You have a way to get points back. Where? Just a way to get points, huh? All right. Cool, cool. Now, I'm going to check. Did you get another offensive point back? No. So she got to swing on 1? That's wild. All right. I'm a little upset you have to do this again, but I think this will work out. Hold on. Yeah, just go ahead and delay your turn because he can hit a huge charge bonus here. Yeah, hold on. You're gonna have to walk around the corner here. It's a little awkward, but do it. Beautiful. Give him the howl. Not going to be able to double charge here, which is unfortunate, but we'll take the 1 hit for 92. Beautiful hit. If we all in this, we're way better off. We'll hope she swings on him, but she won't. That would be beneficial, but it's not going to happen. Now, what we can do here, let's check if she got another point again. No, so I don't know where she got that point. Now, I believe he can charge... no, he would have to use the howl. And still not have it. I think we commit this anyway. It's a 92, which is a huge hit. Yep. So really it comes down to she's holding it. It does damage like a 2-hander, but I'm noticing that it's still being considered a 1-hander. I guess to give her some dodge, but that's like useless for her because she's in heavy armor. I mean, it's not useless. I should be a little more clear. It's not useless because the AI gets those beautiful 20%ers all the time. But here we go. 84, and we get a big whiffer. Okay. Well, I'm glad I disengaged with him then. We're going to go ahead and disengage. Going to run over here, get another charge on 84. That was a hit. Now, we got to be careful with our henchmen. We could bring 1 in here that can go for it. And I think we will. Let me go ahead and do Armor of Righteousness. No. Prayer of Absolution. I think that one's okay. And no. If she gets a turn, I want to counterattack.
Has started.
You know, I don't think they wanted you to have fun, mister. I don't think you can do anything. There's no way. Who did we see? So we have a target here. Oh, they have an impressive still. Okay, we got to be careful then. We don't have too much damage out on our team, except on poor Zeto here. That is unfortunate, but not the biggest downside. So we're going to kill her. That's the major ones. Then we need the Holy Relics. I'm assuming the relics are up here, where she's hiding. So we just need to cleanse the statues. We could go for the water. I don't even know what that'll do, but we will check it. We got to be real careful as well. Because I mean, he's got 108 health. He can take maybe one hit. He can take 1. That's it. Okay. So we're just going to surround him a little bit here, just to kind of keep him protected, because I almost want him to be enticing for them. I don't want him to fight, but he might have to. Okay, 90%. Let's see it. Not bad at all. Now
New
she can start cleansing.
Added. Objective
Go
complete. Objective completed.
Beautiful. 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 All right. Team's doing okay. Let's go ahead and start cleansing these shrines. I believe that gives them a buff. Boy, I hope it's crit chance.
Objectives updated.
There is no buff for them. Oh, careful now. Careful now. Yeah, I could try to walk through there. You know what? I'm not in a big hurry. What's going on down there? Oh my god, that's where she is. Well, I know where the relics are then. You know what I'm gonna say? Go ahead and put a bomb right here. No. We'll set it properly. We'll set it right here, because she'll probably come through here. I'm just hoping it's not hitting our teammates. But they'll walk right into it. And then she can be... Oh, dear. I don't know if this is great, but we'll try it. See what we can pull off here. You know what? If I just put him here, that covers like a huge range. I just hope he doesn't slip into there, because then we can't really help him as well. I was gonna have her do some extra stuff for us, but I guess that's not happening. Okay, we can cleanse this. We'll go ahead and try to sneak a bomb in here, but I'm not going to commit any movement to it. Right here we'll have to do, I think. We're going to get right to the edge of it, like here. If it goes off, it goes off. If not, I don't care. Because these ladies are not meant to fight. Not there for that. Not their purpose. The problem is we're about to have a lot of people showing up. Hey, one bomb went off. And she gets ambushed. Gonna be no crit, which is unfortunate. It is also gonna leave her... No, she's protected over there. There's a double swing. Really? 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 Oof. Another crit coming through, huh? Alright. I don't know what we want to say about that. Go ahead and delay your turn. We're gonna see if we can work with that. Probably not. He has no movement. If she comes up, this is gonna be ugly. She did not. Beautiful. Okay. So we gotta get a lot of damage here. Just try to get her down. Okay, we get a free hit there. She's pretty much dead. So we're just gonna take those hits. We're gonna go ahead and use the healing on her. Do we have to drop? I thought we had it. Or does she? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we need her to not miss, so there's one of them gone. I think we have two more. We only have one more heal. I can't swing. I almost did. Can't double charge, but I can ambush. I don't believe the other lady's going to come this way, but I think it's okay if he gets an ambush. He has enough health to take a barrage, as long as they don't crit me in the face, which matters. Let's hope not. All right, big hit. No kill, though. No kill. He can disengage and get the kill here, which would be fine. We're going to go ahead and go for it. It's not typically what I want to do. I kind of want him to be buffing people, but at this point, any kill is useful for us. Okay, good. All right, check our pockets. We'll go ahead and take these two. Now, a big thing we want to check here is we're going to run out here. Give it a look. Do we see anything? We see nothing. There's no enemies out here. There is an impressive downstairs. Okay, so with that in mind, what I'm going to do... You have an axe? Okay. I think we can do this the way I want. We're going to go ahead and just put him here. He's going to go ahead and do prayer. Then end his turn. He failed it, which sucks, but go ahead, and it doesn't matter. She'll be up by then, so... And put him right here. What I'm planning to do is hit a big circle here, so I hope they don't mess with it and have... do anything weird. I do hope they don't send people through now. That would suck. Okay. So he's a little... Well, he's okay. I think. Could be grabbing loot next turn. I think I'm okay with that. I don't think they're going to be going for him, but we got to be careful where we put them. We want them to grab stuff without wasting movement, but, you know. All right, this should be fine. He can grab loot next turn. Gonna try to grab through all that. Of course, you go first. Why wouldn't you? And delay your turn. We're gonna try to get a triple buff on these guys. I wish I could get it on them too, but these guys are just as useful, so... It's the 85. Okay, do I do a double? I guess we try for a double. If we hit the 15 on the punish, that the game's being evil. That's all there is to that. You know, if we hit that, it would have been just game evil. I'm actually gonna take him to go grab some loot. Gonna be some debuffs, you know, tied to this, but maybe I shouldn't take all of it. And the only reason I think that is just to leave one potential spot open if I need to grab something. Oh, nice, and he got a positive. I don't think he was injured, but how we're gonna do it is something like this. I want it to be oops, no, we're not doing that. Something like this to kind of just catch her, and then she's wide open. If we need it. We shouldn't, but if we needed it, cover it. Okay. So this is a turn we really got to push for it. I think as far as what's important here is we need to fight her. I'm assuming she has everything downstairs. That's what's going on here. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm just going to put you here, I guess. I mean, he could run up to get loot. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to start moving these guys up. Hey, Greg, how's it going, man? Yeah, we'll put you right here. You'll cover this. Yep. He'll cover that. He'll move forward. Since she got smoked on that one. Just check out here. I don't remember seeing there was reinforcements, but just checking. So you got to be careful, though, because if she decides to come up, we're in big, big trouble. It's kind of the problem there. I think she would, but I don't know how to approach that, is really the truth of it. We're just going to go ahead and delay. She might run around. Okay, just move to here and then delay. We'll see if she moves up. We need to keep the one problem safe. Oh, it's the impressive. Never mind. That's not going to help us at all. Okay. There is a lady out there. There's two out there, which means one of them's about to come in here, which is bad news for us. So how much damage is she doing? 50 to 63. That's not terrible. That's respectable damage. How do we want to handle it, though? I mean, we got to get in there at some point. Ugh. Yeah, something like this, I guess. This would be fine. It covers that angle well enough. Okay, where are you at? You're not really doing anything of value right now. Oh, is she going to make a move? Yeah, we need to figure that out first. Let's go ahead and delay it now that she has seen us. Maybe she'll walk into some fights. It looks like she is. No, she's going to skip turns. Okay. That was not the person I needed to move with. Or I needed to see the move with. So we could delay again, but all it's going to do is keep pushing us back. So what does she have? She has 3 open slots. She does have the sword, so maybe not. You know what I'm going to do? Maybe we can bait her into this? Ooh, careful now. Put it over here. Maybe she'll come up in a good pattern for us. Oops. I can fix this. Yeah, there you go. What I'm going to do is just put a bunch of bombs, and if we can get a ton of extra damage. I think she has about 400 health. 454, and bombs do not do that much. Oh, boy. Oh, good. Not great. I did not realize your movement was that poor. Yeah, if she comes up here, you're just dead. Go ahead and use the luck trinket, and we're going to hope she doesn't move. If she moves, you're dead. Hold on, I have an idea. We can move as far as we can. We're gonna have to pop the luck trinket. Then we can get around him. And then we're okay. Luck trinket's a heavy price to pay, but it's better than her getting an injury. Is the henchman gonna come in? The henchman does make the move, eats 38 damage, and then moves into a charge. 93 damage. No double hit, though. She gets the big hit back. I think we could take her down. Not too much threat to ourselves. A little bit of a problem of her being in the way, but that's okay. We'll move around. We'll work around it. Okay, go ahead and cleanse these just so they're done. Because I really don't need these two to be doing anything right now.
Objectives updated.
How much health does she have left? I mean, it wasn't the biggest hit, but 15's not terrible, but she wouldn't be able to get out of the way. So we're just going to go ahead and cleanse these, be done with it.
Objectives updated.
Doesn't look like there's too much left. So this may be good. We may be able to just push down, get the kill, you know, see the end of this mission. No sweat. 115 is a pretty big ask for damage, at least with one hit. Let's go ahead and delay his turn, even though it won't matter, to see what they're about to do. Is she gonna come up? She's taking a while, so I think now... No, she is staying put. Good. But she is definitely where we need to go. She is the finale. Wow, that was a high dodge chance. Well, you know, it's like that sometimes. So we could disengage, charge again. Then we'd have to flee. What's your crit chance? Because I feel like this matters. Crit chance is 15. My toughness is 9, so she'll have a 6%. Ignoring the fact that she could just hit me. Yeah, you know what? No, I don't. I'm not risking that. So what happens here? Pray to Sigmar? What will that do? What? Melee hit you. Okay. Guess what we're about to start doing? I mean, that wouldn't have helped him there, just to be clear. That didn't help him. One little bit. That was of no consequence to what happened on that turn. Sucks we got that miss, though. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do much for us, so I think I'm just going to have you here to block this road. Just in case. Just in case they try for it. We'll be fine. Okay. You, however, can do a double charge guaranteed. Big hit. Yeah, we need to get that hit and run. I was going to avoid it, but, you know, I can't rely on the pirate ladies getting the crit. I thought they'd do better, but they did not. All right. Yeah, you know what? He's gonna pray to Sigmar because there's some value there. Go ahead and check her pockets. I'll take that. Dodge bypass. Nice. Now, we're gonna do a little bit of cheese. A little bit of cheese. Just a little bit. Did we need to? Probably not. I don't know if we want him to do this. I would love to get out there and fight her and just be done with it. Yeah, I don't think she's moving. I don't think any of them are moving. I'm just really trying to see if we had one ranged, we could run them down and just go boom. She'd get mad. Here she comes, but we're just not getting that. Go ahead and grab the rest of this, sir. Thank you. Okay. So what was the warp effect? It was positive? Was it now? Yeah, it was. You just didn't do an effect. Is there any loot? Right there's the holy relic. So we gotta cleanse 2 statues and fight her. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we could pull her away and then just steal the relics. And I think the mission ends. But I'm pretty sure something goes worse if we attempt such a feat. I think the mission does expand outward, or it opens up as soon as you grab these. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. We're going to try to go for another buff up just to be safe. Someone's moving. Okay, so what do we got here? We have some interesting prospects, but nothing amazing. Do we want to do the howl here? It does have that risk. Where's our big boy? Where's our... Oh, he's right here. Okay, yeah. Then we're just going to put you right here then. Just going to delay your turn. Okay. He can move over here. He's going to do another howl. Good. Then we have some potential. 77 damage. I was going to have more traps laid, but now with the newfound knowledge, do we try for this? I mean, right there it is. He's just protecting him, but we have to catch her. Hold on, my screen's being blocked. You saw the tail. Yeah, you're on the mouse cable directly. That's not helpful. I like how I have so much desk space, so much area for him. He chooses
a new
none of it.
round has started.
His answer to all things is I choose nay. I don't think hit chance is going to save you, but, you know, whatever. How long was that buff? We check that? Because we do have the buff out there. It looks like it's a long-lasting one, too. Nice. And it gives us all Alone, Fear, and Terror, which is huge. Sadly, the moment it would be helpful, you're past the point of it being useful. Do you have extra ambush range? You must. I don't know.
New objectives added. Objective
Gather
completed.
empty vials. Oh. So we have to take the vials and get out of there. We can't just fight her. What's this? Smelling salts. Not exactly great, but okay. She is absolutely in here and absolutely blocking us, so what do we do? She has a lot of potential to ruin us. I mean, there's a chance we could, like, get around it, and then she just whiffs hard on her ambush. But that's huge risk. I mean, what does she have right now? She has 4 swings in the chamber. 35% damage reduction isn't the highest thing, but I'm pretty sure she's nigh uncrittable. 9 toughness actually means she has how much crit? Only 9 crit resist. There is opportunity for a crit. There is. However, she has 22% crit chance, which is very, very high. So we're just going to try to set a lot of bombs here, I think. Bombs are going to be better. I think they're going to keep getting reinforcements, but I think we can dirtle a little bit here. Gonna go ahead and get these statues cleansed. We'll get the hit chance.
Objectives updated.
Go ahead and pray. Not that it matters, but you can. You're kind of praying, looking the wrong way, but you know, whatever. My problem. It actually worked out perfectly for this. They had just the right amount of movement to get it. Okay.
Objective completed.
All right. This mission's going okay. We just need to really fish out a lot of stuff. Go ahead and... So we're going to have to fight through that lady. We're going to have to just take down the big impressive. Not that it's terrifying or anything, but it's kind of bad. Okay, I think what we want to do to take her down is we should have our guys kind of in the center stage here to catch them, not at the hallway. The hallway makes it really awkward for us. Okay, have you prayed to Sigmar? Have not. We don't have the time to mess with that. Let's just go ahead and get another bomb in here. I'm really trying to aggravate her with lots of bombs. And maybe get her to move. She just doesn't seem interested. And that's why I'm thinking what I could do is... steal the item and just leave. Because, I mean... if she doesn't move after we have the stuff, what do we care? But we do need someone down there that can loot all the stuff. Which would probably be our leader, but I really don't want him just taking the hit here. Is she moving, or is she going to sit still? Yeah, it seems like she's sitting still. It's just a question of where are they coming from now. I mean, how do we approach? It's a real struggle. Anyone out here? Not seeing anybody. So, they really need to get in there. So yeah, it's only 2 items. We need someone with 2 items to get in there, grab it, and get out. I mean, we could just use the... one of our 2 pirate ladies did have their charm popped already. We could have them go in there, just go for the charge. If they get dumpstered, who cares? We can get out with everyone else. And then they have a really, really high chance of just getting what we want. Yeah, she seems completely disinterested in fighting with us. So I may try it. This is a wild decision. Yeah, this is a wild decision, but we're gonna try it. We just need one of them to distract. They're gonna charge. If she gets the crit, we've got the win. We go in. I think... okay, which one popped her ability? Wish I knew. Is it her? Lock trinket. So it's her. Okay, so what I want to do then... we're going to give her a double buff. We're going to go ahead. We're going to start with an Armor of the Righteous. Her, right? She has it. Luck trinket. Go ahead and get Armor of the Righteous. Gonna run over and give her another buff. Gonna go ahead. What's Woe to the Wicked do again? Initiative by 10. That's really not gonna help us. Wait, what is she at? She's at 43. That would let... won't let the Vikings get anything. Just do this one. If I recall, 3 spells and you start getting punishments, so gotta be careful with that. Did we hit her with it? Oh, this is just a targeted thing. Okay. I mean, we could try it and then see if she moves. Well, we're about to do it anyway, so I think what we do is just hit this. Did we go for it? Yes. Magic resist fail. We'll see if we get a punishment. No, and it didn't even show up. I remember one of them had that option. Okay, just go ahead and do a dodge. Okay, so she's all buffed up. She's ready to roll. I wish we had gotten something else for her, but Not much more we can do. Okay, so you're going to sit right here. They're probably not going to pick you, but at 185, they could. All right, here we go. Next turn. Let's see it happen. Oh, we have someone jumping down from the top rope. Please don't charge. No. No! What? What? Why? How many crits can these idiots get? That was my whole turn just ruined by you, you idiot. What was your crit chance? My God, 16 and they keep hitting it? I think they've hit 4. Well, I gotta hit flee. Don't crit again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Game. Jesus. Go ahead and hit this big howl of the wolf. Please hit it. We may be having her go down and do it since, you know, the other one can't seem to stop eating crits to the mouth. Unbelievable. Jeez. I was like, please don't. What? She had purple. Add purples, huh? Alright, well. Dang. You got ripped off, lady. Can you give it to her, please? It's gonna eat up all of his movement, then it'll be in the way. Nah, that ain't gonna help. Just go ahead and block this, just in case any other surprises come up.
A new round has started.
What do we even do now? Oh my God. Yeah, I guess I just have the other pirate lady do it. The double crit to the face is just really unfortunate. I don't even know what to say. There's nothing to say. That's just robbery. I mean, heesh. Heesh, game. This is why you don't do story missions your first round, you know? It's just too much. It's too much. She could charge and disengage, but she would get absolutely dumpstered. Well, if she doesn't crit, she doesn't get dumpstered, but it's higher than 1%, so I feel like she does get dumpstered. Do we do it anyway? I think we kind of have to. If she gets the charge, though, no, we can't risk that. She probably has a hammer that's like 2 extra yards, which is the most bizarre thing ever to have, but not much you can do about it. Not much you can do about it. You just kind of have to eat this. Okay, delay your turn? I don't know what to do with her. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea. You can keep the protection here. We're gonna send the other pirate in there. Maybe she can get a crit. She is not the one who got all the benefits, but I don't have a choice. We didn't even hit the fear either. Oh, please get the charge before she does. Okay. The problem is if she hits this, no one else is available to go in right now. She'll get her turn again. We have to delay. We have to slightly delay this. Watch her be holding the frickin' item, and then we have to kill her anyway. We gotta go for the crit, though. We might as well just let her have her turn, because that's just what's gonna happen. I was gonna go for the crit, but now that I think about it, let's not. We'll go later in the turn, just in case it gets ugly, so we can have more help on the turn. Okay, you're just gonna sit here, I guess. She's pretty much shot for getting crit in the mouth. I hope she's not moving. She's a problem for later. All right. Oh, that's right. It's a different character. Oh, that was a waste. Whatever. It's not the biggest waste. Okay. Here's the deal. Delma, you have to crit. Have to. Gotta crit. Gotta see her stunned. Because if this doesn't crit, we are in rough shape. In fact, this isn't going to work because she's out of movement. Ha. Yeah, this sucks. We got to do it just to eat her ability and then disengage and get out of there. Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing. No crit. No crit. Figures. You lucky bastard. All right, go ahead and disengage. And run. Not really going to help sitting there, but you'll notice she can't... This is actually blocked, which is interesting. Okay, just go ahead and pop your luck trinket now. I was going to save it, but you're at major risk here. Looks like she'd try to charge over it, which is wild. All right, nothing we can do. We just gotta have to let this happen. I hope she doesn't show up and cause problems. Not looking like it. Yeah, we just need someone to get down there and grab the stuff and get out. But we also need to hold her for a turn, which is brutal. So she went down by that. He could. If he went down and well, he'd have to survive her onslaught of 4 swings with that much damage. No way. No freaking way he'd survive that. Yeah, she's going to get too many swings if we do anything other than try to bait her in. Huh. What do we do? I was hoping for a crit. I wasn't just hoping. We needed that 30% to show up. See, if he gets in the way, though, I can't grab anything. Yeah, you're not really helping us here, being down here. So we're going to get him out of there. And we can have our main guy grab it and get out. I think that's what we have to do. And then have him just push. What do we do? What do we do? We almost have to give a sacrificial unit. And I think that pirate lady's it. We did use the item. So do we go for that? I think we have to. Our leader could go in. How much do you have? 2 spots available. Delay your turn. You gotta have our leader check this. So I don't think he's been hit. He has pretty good... so this gives armor. Armor absorption 5, parry chance 5. I wish that was upgraded over this. Let me check something. What's your resistance to fear? It is a 50-50. It could be beautiful if it went off. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. He's going to run down here. He's going to move a little bit. He's going to do prayer. No. You're going to hit Armor of the Righteous. And he's going to move. He's going to grab the 2 items. He'll hit the other one. Okay. This is both.
New objectives added. Objective completed.
Going to hit the prayer. Miss it. I think we still go for Woe of the Wicked. Because I think her armor absorb is so low. It's at 40. It would go up to 45. Yeah, I think we still need that more than her to go later. The only thing that would be nice is we get double turns. If it works. Let's go ahead and do Woe of the Wicked. Double miss on 85s. Game just wants me to lose. Okay. He's done his part. I guess we move him out of here for now. We tried. It double failed, which is hilarious. Go ahead and delay your turn. No, you're not going to help. Am I kidding? He's not even going to get the crit. I wish he would, but he won't. All right, here she goes. And she's moving up that way. We do not get a crit, which figures. It was a 17, too, which is high. She goes for a Sigmar's Might. That's 3 points. Hits for 41. Not a big hit. That's okay. She low rolled. 38. She gets 1 more swing. She lived it and didn't get crit on 30. I think we push. I think we push this. This is too good not to push. Okay. Oh, come on. Please get there before you waste more movement. Okay. We charge in on 80. Get the hit. Beautiful. If we can get the kill here, that's beautiful. Okay, we're going to disengage, run around. Where's my disengage? No, it's not a bug spot, is it? No. It's always a bug spot. It's always a bug spot, you know? I feel like if we hit the bug spot, I should just be allowed to swing. I feel like it. I feel like that's justified, but we'll live with it, I guess. Annoying, but so it goes. We need to buff the other guy so he can double. Where's the... Oh, man, I really messed this up. I'm gonna let him get the buff. Please hit the 85. We already missed 2. All right, move. I'm noticing she didn't take a fear check either. Oh, see, you're not going to be helpful. You're not going to be helpful at all. Unfortunate. Okay, well, so it goes. All right. There's too much movement wasted trying to get there. See, if he does this, he blocks the way unless I flee. But her crit chance is high. Very, very high. I don't even know what to do there. I guess we just have to move in. Go for it anyway. Yeah, I'll give her this. Just don't punish me. You mind? Okay, it tried. Didn't happen, but it tried. All right, so she'll get her turn here. All right, this is ugly because of the glitch spot. Glitch spot really hurts us. Really, 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 really hurts us. I can't believe it. We're gonna just have to bait out a crit here. Because now we gotta run, like, absolute madmen around the corner. Maybe crit. Maybe. Yeah, just leave her down here. I mean, as it stands, what are we gonna do? We have to be here. All right. It's just wrong. It's wrong that that glitch spot happened. Glad you're not in a glitch spot by some miracle. Should I get into a better spot here to maybe open it up? The angle a little bit. See, I'm afraid to get her stuck. I can't do that because I'm going to charge once and then disengage. Come on, give me a crit. Ah. Just no dice, huh? All right. Oh. That's your turn, unfortunately. Ooh, they got a lot of turns coming. Oh, they're going to get turns before us because Woe failed. I forgot. I forgot that Woe of the Wicked failed after another Blessed Absolution failed. Just bad. Just very bad. We can hope he dodges on his first one. If he gets crit, he's probably just dead. We could bring Jairus down there to just put a body in the way. Really don't want to do that, but I mean, it's not a I don't want to do it. I can't do it. So it's all up to our leader just to soak this, which is awful. Awful that we have to do this. Oh, boy. Oh, she goes for Sinful Speech, which is an interesting call. I'll take it. That has cost. She goes for a swing. Crit chance was 3. That is a counterattack, baby. We'll take it. 37 damage, not a big hit. She's got one more hit in her. No crits, because she has actual crit resistance. Wonder what happened. Why did she have so much crit? Oh, the buff. Right, she has an improved one, which is 20%. Pretty big. That is one of the better buffs. It's an AoE, it's 20% crit. It's insane. Unfortunately, this guy can't do anything. He can stand here and look pretty. Isn't that nice? Go ahead and pop your luck trinket. I hate that I'm using them, but I need you to be healthy. Go ahead and dodge. Hope it goes off for you, sir. All right, buddy. You're, again, my only answer because everyone else keeps failing me. Oops, I could have done this better. All right, can we get a double swing here? Where's the charge? Where is it? There it is. Is that going to be a glitch spot? You know what? I don't trust you, game. I don't trust you at all. You would glitch spot me twice. All right. Come on, we need hits. Beautiful. We'll take it. We'll take it. We have 2 characters. Like, he has such a good move right there. He has such potential, and we can't use it. Can't utilize. Can we get a charge off a no movement loss? Nice. If he gets the hit, this is pretty big. Excellent. So we have lots of potential here. Can he disengage and get anywhere? He can. Go ahead and do that. And he can just swing back up. We're done in here. He has our item, so he needs to do something. I'm going to take this guy and try to get down there. No, I'm not. Who am I kidding? He's never going to reach. We have 2 Vikings. They can do it. Okay. Yep. He'll take a charge here. You're going to go around, though, because at 81, I could feel the game trying to calculate how they could, you know, mess with those numbers. So what are these? Ooh, wait, what? How did I get? She did have it. She did have them. I don't know why it didn't go off. I'm going to go ahead and drop this. That is a really important item, though. More than this. Yeah, that's not very helpful. Just leave it there. Okay. We got her. All right. The only thing we have to do is get to the fountains. Final push, and that's a story mission, baby. We're not feeling great at the moment, though. That is important to note. All right, so what do we know that's out here? Keyman, do you mind? Keeps pushing my whole keyboard. How would you explain how he is? Well, it's like this. There's his tongue. Of course it is. All right. Do I go outside? Just hoping she doesn't have an answer to us. We just really need to fight her, but he's at full health. He's ready to roll. So we're just going to take that.
A new round has started.
Okay, we just need our leader to get out there, so we really just need to get in the way of her. We're going to go ahead and leave the henchmen where they are right now. I don't know if anyone's going to pop in, but they do have a new spawn, so we have to be really, really careful. These first 3 are going to basically waste their turn because we need them to... Oh, she's not going to make it. Who am I kidding? Man, please no feet near my mouse. I don't want you misclicking. You do not need that right now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just get these preys in for the extra hit chance if it comes to it. I hope it doesn't, but it's probably going to come to it. All right. Yeah, we'll see who shows up. Go ahead and move out. She's about to get a turn anyway, which is why this is going to be weird. Please, no buttons. Just lay there then. He just has to walk over everything and try to press buttons. I'd say I could trust him, but I know better. Can't claw my arm. That doesn't help. It's not a button press, but that doesn't help neither. All right, I think we are looking quite well off at the moment, but things could still get ugly. We have to see what happens here because they still have potential. Like I said, potential. She's really ending her turn in the way. Okay, so we're going to have to bait her out because I'm thinking what we can do is just get the item and the mission ends. Because we don't care what she has. We have no care in the world what she has. Whoa, really? Well, now you're just in the way, but okay. Yeah, you ain't beating him. All right, Jairus, you gotta... What? Did she just end her turn? I don't know where this last person is. We've seen her? You? She's upstairs. I kind of need him to go out. I mean, I could have the leader do it. Leader could just get in the way. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to move you right here. You're still going to keep an eye out. Because, I don't trust them right now. And there you go. She would have went for the other one and gotten it. Another crit? Is that 6 crits? Oh, you're a little too injured for this. Can I even bait her out? Nope. Sure can't. Keyman, pause off. Yeah, pause off, Keyman. No claws. If you wouldn't use claws, it'd be okay, but you're here clawing me. All right, so we're gonna have one of our Vikings do this. Not good. I mean, I could have him do it. Yeah, I guess. Do we have her in the open? See, if I get caught in an awkward angle, it's bad. Ooh, wait, what? You could get her? Oh, she's in heavy armor. We need her to catch us. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, well, apparently it won't. Okay, good job. Good job. You do not need to disengage. Just go ahead and end your turn there. All right. So, do we move in? Yeah, I think we move in here. Go for some hits. All right. Do we go for greed? I mean, this should be done here soon. Hey, Zeto, how's it going, man? Could you not paw me every time? Go for a crit. Miss on a 95. Ugh. And get hit with the counterattack for your troubles. Way to go, dum-dum. Needed to not miss that one. That's okay. We're not too worried about it. Just go ahead and keep her surrounded. You know what? Just stay there. Charge. I mean, it's been going okay. Here at the end, they're floundering, but that's all right. I'm thinking we can get around this. 2 and 1 and fill the vial.
Objective
done.
complete.
Out of here. Don't even need to kill her.
Updated.
That is a good mission. We'll take it. No one died. They crit me 6 times? 6 crits against me. I don't think I crit once. And there was... Keyman. That paw, stop it. There was... 8 swings of 30%. None of mine crit. So, yeah, they were trying. They aren't stopping the big push.
For some time now, the iniquities of the Sisters of Sigmar have been a source of contention among the lectors and arch-lectors of the Temple. If ever these Harridans were truly devoted to Sigmar, that time is long past. None who truly serve our god could be brought so low as these defiling scum. Consumed by the perversity of chaos, gleeful helpmates of demons. Truly, you have performed a great service, putting an end to these blaspheming heretics. The relic you recovered is indeed the one described in the Grand Theogenous communication. It will be needed when the time comes to purify these unholy blades. I will dispatch a missive at once, alerting Altorf about its recovery. Mornmock's capture leaves only one sword in the hands of the enemy. I fear it is the most malignant of them all. A fell blade called Shadowbrand. Unlike the others, this sword draws its malevolence not just from one of the dark gods, but from the vile force of chaos itself. Normally such an artifact would be weaker than one devoted to a single god. But Elsa was convinced it would be more powerful than them all. From its name, I fear Shadowbrand may have some dire connection to the Shadow Lord, venerated by the cult of the possessed. I will set my scouts to investigating any rumors of Shadowbrand. If Sigmar wills it, we may soon put an end to these villainies and bring dissolution to these obscene artifacts.
Don't claw my chair
Let
either.
Sigmar watch over you as you continue to give battle to the vermin who infest these ruins. Remember that every shard of wordstone you send to the Grand Theogenous is one less that the enemy can use to spread their malice and corruption.
Wonderful.
Only the might of Sigmar's
Are we gonna
temple
have to have words
can
here?
reunite the Empire, and we must contribute all we can to expanding the power of our temple.
Wonderful. You want to run through Witch Hunters? Too. They're pretty fun. They're great. Their leader is okay. He has an amazing move that I am unable to use. Feels bad, man. All right, there's 2 crits, light wounds.
Fantastic.
One of them we did use one of our poultices on, which I'm really sad about, but
Outstanding.
level 9, not bad. Not bad at all. We got level 7s. We're getting there. We're working our way. This has been a brutal adventure. Yeah, look at all those. One of these guys got cleansed. Your character, to be fair, did get crit once. And just to be clear with that, he got crit by one of the crit demons. And there was 2 of them that attacked him in one turn. 1 crit landed. And then they swung a second time and missed a 50, but yeah, he tanked 2 crit demons in one turn, and then we immediately took him out. So he did really well. Trial by pain, yeah. No one's a disposable meat shield in my warbands. I take it personally when they rip me off. I don't want to lose any of my boys. Named, unnamed, it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, first order of business. Make sure there's no items. Now, we blew through quite a few items there that I'm not happy that we did, but we just did. Go ahead and empty all these out. This is what? Oh, it's only 4. You know what? Just keep it. All right, there was no more items I gave out. I think that was it. Yeah, because I think I was going to give out some items, and then I changed my mind. I'm glad everyone actually had their good armor on when we went in. So this team is getting close to maxing out. Try to keep them all alive. Yeah, this challenge has been brutal for that. It has been so brutal to watch it happen, you know? I mean, honestly, I would like to push their toughness even higher, you know, and get the crit, but like we need these upgrades. The hit chance, not so much, but we still want it because that makes it a push for 10%. Now, I'm starting to change my mind here on the passives. I think I may make room for hit and run because I don't trust Flee. I don't. Flee is just so much. It is so much, but I think having disengage here is okay. Now, there was something else that made disengage cheaper. Yeah, 1 SP. The weird thing there, like, this wouldn't be bad. If you had the alertness and you got both, that's beautiful. Honestly, oh, see, you can't do both because hit and run's first one is the strategy point. The hit and run reducing the offensive point is really nice. But once we get to 9 offensive points, if we have the charge bonus, does it matter? We charge on 3, disengage for 2, charge on 4, which is 7. So they can kind of do this anyway if we have hit and run. It really doesn't help once we're at 9 points. Once we're maxed, hit and run falls off dramatically. The only thing that's nice is the first rank. Is using retreat against the rules. Do you mean his active one? Yeah, I mean, it is there. I mean, the potential's there. We could go for it. The SP cost is reduced. I would like to say that would be cool. The problem is it's too much cost for us. Because I want him to charge. If he's not charging, then we're giving up a ton of damage. I think our team's too varied for me to hit that effectively. Almost hit and run would be better. The thing we're missing, and the thing that's killing me, and it's killing me a lot, is that we just don't have the training we need. She has Strider and boarding prowess. She has rank 1 and rank 1. Yeah, getting those extra 20%. I think it was her? Or was it her? I think she goes in because she has 30% increase, so she could get one more, which isn't bad. We just got to really get these guys trained. They're almost there. I cannot believe that this man has 15 and 15. Jesus. Yeah. So for him, we want to get Howl of the Wolf maxed. Then I think he gets some extra points because it's going to be 4. If he gets 2 more spell points at level 10, which I'd be surprised if he didn't, we can max out Blessing of Ulrich. Or it's Ulrich, but if we max that out, that's 20% crit. I have Golden Stone. I do have it. I'm just not going to use it until they're 10 because I would hate to spend the money and then they get dropped. That's what I don't want to do. I did put some in, but you know, who am I kidding? I'm gonna drag these guys legless to the finish line at this point. They will charge on nubs if they have to. Now, he can get those 2, but what I'm thinking I may go for, because I am going to get Ulrich's Chosen. Ulrich's Chosen is like top tier ability. Absolute top tier. Because spellcasting chance. You just don't get that without punishment. He does. That's huge. Does basic and mastery stack? I believe they would. And I considered it. And I may do it yet. Because if we do it that way, and we just commit both of them to being buff machines, and we switch gears, did we get this one? Yeah, charge. So what would happen is if we do that, if we commit to it, right? They're going to do their 2, and we need them to not take a punishment. How's it going, Destron? We would have them cast double. That's 7 points, right? It's a lot. They're gonna have 2 remaining. So they could charge or ambush. One or the other. A charge would probably be better because I've already committed the hit chance of a charge. I really do think that'd be a little bit better. But if we do that, what do we grab otherwise? Right? And this will matter as well when we're looking at what they have. If they need spell points to get both. Actually, if I'm only doing a rank 1 of one and a mastery of the other, I'll have the points. So if we go for the stack, I think we're good. If we do not get an axe, if we do not, what's the Divine Wrath chance on this? 25. Okay. So I think if we're going for it, he needs to not max this and he will max the other one. And I think he'll have a 20% chance when he casts the wolf. Ugh, that's still brutal. That's still very brutal. Oh, he does have that too, 15. It's just so high. It's so high. We're just gonna have to eat the punishments. Do you know what the cultist music chants? No idea. I didn't even know that one of them had chance just for specific ones. I never noticed it. Strider would be okay. I'd have to look. Cultists on board. Yeah. If only they did that. I mean, I don't mind this one. It's a little weird, though. Capybara, man. We could grab this. Absolute Faith. Just to push them. But that's too much for them. They're already overcapped. I mean, they could grab Alpha Howl. If we commit... I mean, they could do this. Just give people huge range, which is big. I mean, 4 charge and ambush range, that's huge. I don't know. I don't know where to go with that. We'll see. Because if we double stack, I mean, they need to max this. This is no brainer, have to max it. Because they're going to be casting on 80 on this. And then this is minus 25. Yeah. Once it gets the benefit, its casting chance will be minus 20, so it'd be back to 80. But if he has that, it'll go up to 90, which is okay. A lot better for us with that one. Now, this one will be 95 when we go for that. But yeah, if we... Anyway, back to the main point. If we double stack it, it's 30% crit. Now, this is melee hit chance. And if we double stack it, that's 15% hit chance, 15% crit. Right there. And then this will add the 15% crit and then 30% crit hit damage, which on the pirate ladies, they're going to be hitting hard. Well, their crits are going to be very high. She's already swinging at usually around 40, 41, 42 without help, just herself. And she's going to get 10 more. So she's going to be at 51 on some targets. Usually about 9 toughness, so about 51. So if we add to 30, that's an 81% crit chance, and it's going to hit big. A rosary? The one has it. The one has a rosary. I don't really use plead myself because I don't like the Divine Wrath. That scares me. We don't need it. When it's at 90 and 95, don't really care. You know, it's not too bad. It's the Divine Wrath that scares me a lot. Because they like to lightning bolt me a lot. I don't think I've been quite there. I don't think she's going to get much more crit, though. She is almost topped off here. I could have went toughness, but I kind of like her getting more dodge. Do I care for more dodge at this point? She's not meant to get into scuffles. So I probably could have just pushed toughness just to be safe. That probably would have been smarter, just for, like, counterattacks. Now, if she gets any more points, she could get 1 more crit. She is dual-wielding swords, which I'm not really able to see good ones. Like, if I could get 2 Swords of Fury to bring it up to 8, that'd be big. If we have to, she can't take a 2-handed sword. You're readjusting to it? Yeah. I wish we could get swords that had the crit. That's what I want to go for. I mean, at this point, we might as well just push her dodge up. Just to have it. All right, let's get those points in there. I mean, the other thing is if they hit other people, giving 30 crit out is still huge. That's a lot of crit. I like how useless toughness is on these guys. It's just useless. So they're already at 15 toughness. They got some serious stats. I mean, serious stats. They could be dodge machines. Or you could just make them dodge tanks. High toughness, high agility. Go ahead, bring it. Even if you hit them, you ain't critting. But I'm just letting them take the hit. You know what? Let them hit them. Let those hits come. They just need to survive it. Plus, having the strength means we're more likely to just eliminate the threat before it's much more of a threat. Oh, wait. Yeah, you need 15 strength. Go ahead and start getting your crit. Did I mess up the other pirate lady? I hope not. Where is she? Where is she? Nope, she's got 15. Okay. And it's hit chance. I mean, giving everyone at the amount we can get, giving them 15% hit chance is huge. It's just huge. Okay. All right. Guys, let's do some switching. But that is another story mission done. Already. Just done. 2 more missions to go. These guys need to get level 10 and get that training going. Oh, lad's got talent. Oh my god. Well, I don't know. Their major flaw. Well, not really. Having light armor is not a big deal if you go agility. That's kind of the thing. They're in that weird spot that, you know, they got amazing stat allocation. Not this, though. That's the threat with them. They're just gonna miss. They're gonna miss. They just pop out and are like, whiff. Nice job, dude. Nice job. All right, yeah, let's bring out some units here. Mr. Maul can get back in here. Well, we can pull all 3. We can bring another one of those in. You know what? Oh, she's at level 7. You know what? Yeah, just bring another one in. It's a little scary, but we'll do it. Okay. So, you get some blue items. Just give you some axes, maybe something with some, something with, hit chance, maybe. Ah, whatever. You don't care. Just take axes. Excuse me. Light armor, because if you get crit, you're just dead, so. Okay. Ignore pain might be good. And he is unkillable. Yeah. I mean, it would be hard to burst through them if they do ignore pain. I don't know how. Are you using it on the vanilla one? Because ignore pain on vanilla is just such a weird one to use. Because you're giving up 10 health that will break even if you are going to take 100 damage. I think. No, it would have to be 100 damage before that 10%. So if you're already high on that amount, it's just not useful. And then the armor can be easily bursted through, so it's in a weird spot. I don't know. Excuse me. I mean, you could use the Warrior Priest one. It makes them really hard to take out, but yeah, it's just weird. It's so hard to get it right. I mean, late game, it's probably not too big of an ask to see 100 damage fly in on them. But, you know, just... I don't know. It's hard for me to justify it a lot. Do we have enough items out here to just get them going? Like this, counterattack damage. That's nice. Yeah, just go ahead and go with this. This is wild to pick that, but I'm getting fuzz attacked right now, guys. Excuse me. Go ahead and take a Mesa Slaying. Oh, you do not have light armor on. Why not? There you go, light armor. I think he's okay with blue items. An axe is interesting. Kind of hurts his hit chance, but Fuzz of Love, yeah, I don't know. See, the axe is more damage and bypass. Yeah, take the axe. If we miss, we miss. What are you gonna do? Yeah, let's go ahead and go for that. I mean, it is a lot of hit chance, which is pretty big. So, how much hit chance is on that? 6, 12. So I guess if you think of it mathematically with that chance, right? It's adding 12% hit chance. You're going to hit 40 to 56. Now the axes do armor bypass, which matters. If we do something like this, wait, it's not that high. 56. Yeah, it makes better sense to do this because the hit chance really is there. It's just I hate seeing a miss. It really, really hurts. But for them, if they're hitting or they're dead. So what's it matter, you know? Go ahead and get our big items in there. We're going to go ahead. What's our shop looking like? 7 days. Okay. Ooh, that's a good helmet. I could probably put that on a, I didn't realize I had that. You're getting a new helmet. Not that it matters. Nah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this was the new shop. We didn't really get anything great out of there. We did steal a few items that we could sell, like the hammers. They're just nothing. And they give me 61 gold, which is nice. Selling those two basically paid off most of our last mission, so I like it. We're still hoping our main big hope here. Get a few missions. One good mission and he's out of here. Off to the training. Beautiful. I may wait until they're both ready to roll. I usually try to keep them together, but she's already behind. So, you know, she can split. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next day.
New hired swords are available.
You sent me masterwork quality weeping blades. Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why? I guess he gave me 75 gold. That's what he gave me. Thanks, dude. All right, let's just look for some normal missions. What is this one? I don't like that start. This one's safer. We may not get the secondary, but I'd rather be safe. I don't really want to put 24 gold. What is happening? That cost seemed high. I guess it wasn't. Yeah, we're just gonna go for the safe mission here.
Yes. Yes. Happy pleased.
Yeah, well, I could maybe hand it over, but 75 gold in the pocket seems a little bit safer for us. All right, let's go ahead and launch and deploy here.
Your scouts have discovered a rival.
Yeah, we just want to get these guys. Here's the goal now. Let's get those two to level 10. I want to see what we can work with the Vikings. I do think there's no risk if we go for the double. But if we go for the double, the other Viking absolutely needs an axe for casting. Now, one thing to keep in mind, though. The second spell that we have, the Ulrich Blessing. I always say it weird. I think they say Ulrich. But that lasts 2 turns. That is a 2-turn spell. So that's really nice. So if we do it right, first turn, set up. buff all the stuff up. We have the double buff if we need it. So next turn, they fly in. Next turn after that, they have to do the other buff. So we're only doing the Wolf's Howl every turn. So if we build it right on 9 points and they get hit and run, if they have the points and I deem it worth it, what we can do is on every other turn, they could charge, disengage, go back in, get a double charge. Maybe. I don't know. Because what I could do alternatively is instead of getting that, they're going to charge every other turn. They will say they can charge in and disengage once every other turn, which does leave a lot of points on the table. But then what I can do is train them for heavy armor. They lose no speed. They get extra defenses. So I can kind of just put them in the way and just be like, what are you going to do? And then they can just do ambushes on the off turns. They ambush in for the 2 that we have remaining when we double cast. They get a hit or not. Don't care. Boom. They sit there. They're going to have 55% armor reduction. They're going to be hard to kill. They're not going to like it. Yeah, just seems like a good idea. There's options. Wow. We are getting no supplies. So how do we want to handle this? I think potential. We swing wide to here, see what we're dealing with. If it goes clean, we swing our good pirate lady down. Maybe she can grab it and run. I'm not worrying about placement. Just go for it. So, yeah. It really depends what we're going to do for the Viking. But I think giving the pirate ladies that 30% crit chance, if it goes off, they do not rebuff. Get the kill. That matters more. That's what we're looking for. But what we need to do is hinged on that. With that in mind, we may end up with the capability to get another spell, but I don't think there's any buffs I really want to cast with them that are worth it. But it'll save us some money, I guess. But stacking does have some interesting prospects. I mean, 30% is not an interesting prospect. It's just downright brutal if you can set it up. Oh, well, that's a free pickup, so we'll just take that. 91 gold. That's probably the mission paid for there. Depending if we get level ups. It does seem like they charge you extra on a level up than usual. But that's okay. We're sitting on a nice hoard of 8,200 gold. So things are looking great. We could try... No, we're not going to grab that. We could try to climb up here and grab that. I do not believe that's worth the risk, although a pirate lady could. The good one. Although I don't want her doing that, so... She has other important things, like charging in and critting someone in the face. So hopefully that works. We do have some low-level henchmen, and I think that does add a little bit of trouble for us because they still have good gear, but they could still absolutely miss. And the AI will just absolutely go, oh, low-level guys with good gear? Yeah, I'll just take a level 10 instead. And it's always after missions it gets really finicky about it. It feels like after story missions, they'll often ignore what you brought, is what I've noticed sometimes. Like, I'll just have people that are all like, you know, when I have B teams after a story mission because everyone's hurt, and they'll have someone that would match my A team. It's very strange. If Delma gets down here quick enough, see, I don't want to risk climbing. That's not with her, because look how quickly we get here. Go ahead and give it a peek. Did we see anybody? We actually ran into nobody, which is interesting. I mean, we could try for a climb here. I don't... Oh, we could climb for free. Go ahead and try it. If we hit the first one, I'll go for it. All right, fine. It gets it off the loot table. I can sell it. It's not worth much, but I can sell it. I think it sells for like 30, 40 gold, maybe. Which is fine. It's fine. Yeah, we want to fight in this open area for sure. It's been a learning experience how to deal with charges, but... yeah. We're getting there. What I'm hoping to do, though, guys, is I really am hoping what we can hit here is our training montage very soon with at least the 2 Vikings. Get everyone else level 10. So she's not necessary for this, but she should be fine here. Because I think... it's really the training montage that matters. Once you have level 10s and the training in, you're looking pretty good. And really, the final missions are always going to be absurdly too high in terms of what they ask. Oops. He's running the wrong way. They ask for like 3,200, right? Or 3,200, if you will. That's a big ask for a warband to just have, even with training. And really the answer to that is equip a second set of gear. You just put 2 purple like daggers with enchants on it and just go, ooh, and it goes, oh, that's pretty high skill. And then it dumps it down to normal. So I don't know. It's weird, but that's how I've usually seen the final missions. Is they're just asking for that. Now what I'm hoping we can do though is get them level 10 to start their training. And if we start a training montage for whatever reason, you know what? That is a freebie. I'm taking that prey. We do lose a little bit of movement, but not enough to matter. So we need Darth here to get a big kill. Can we get this? Oh, we can. We need him to get a kill, and we need to hit the secondary objective, and he's level 10. But we still do need to get him an axe. The one thing that sucks about this unit is it's so hard to get them their specific axe, because their anti-getting zapped by Sigmar is completely based on one weapon. It's kind of like Skaven and shurikens. And trust me, I know about those. Imagine doing a whole campaign and getting no blue or purple shurikens. That would be stupid. Oh, they do see us. We do have one in the way here. We do have a pirate lady here. 51, she's dealing 256 with 10%. Not too big of a threat. She's at 5%, 281. Both easily bursted. Her, a little more so. Yeah, she has less effective health. 38 to 52. She's going to do no damage. I mean, no, she will do damage. I believe she's dual wielding. She is. So 26 means she's wielding really poop weapons. Really, really poop weapons. Yeah, we need to get this guy leveled up too, so he has his 5 points. I'm hoping we can catch her with this corner blockade. I don't know if that trap is legitimate, but we're going to go ahead and give it a scan. Nice. Hit it on the first try. But yeah, I'm quite hopeful. In the grand scheme of things, I'm very, very hopeful here that we're going to be hitting the end of this campaign all in one go. I'm thinking this week is, going to be the big push. We only have 2 missions. I started, right? And this is to prove how effective this big push is going to be. Our first mission was that story mission, and we got out of that crit 6 to 7 times. No one went down. That's a pretty good look. We're going to go ahead and delay her turn just to see, because she's designed for charging. In fact, we could call her, both of them, MODOK with a C, because they're mercenaries only designed, mercenary organism designed only for charging. That's what it is. I know comics, probably. Oh, she's not in the right spot. Is that the one we knew of? No. They are going to hit us with a big wave here. We're going to go ahead and delay the turn because I'm curious if she'll get in here. If she does make the distance, she's our first kill. She should make the distance. Did she grab something? Why would you do that? Guns? That's good news. We like to see that. Not necessarily, because if she got up there and shot somebody, that would have sucked, but we can't exactly charge her right now because the other pirate is in the way, so we got to keep that in mind, but not a big deal. Okay, well, we're not going to get our usefulness out of this just yet. Okay, we're going to hop down, take 10 damage like an idiot. Good enough. We just need to capture here effectively. So let's take a look at some of our health values. 257, 292, they're ignored. They're not the problem. They're going to be looking at these two and this guy. Mr. Maul, probably not, but these two, absolutely. Her as well, very, very good target for them. So they're going to want to push them. So we're going to just put them here. And we're not even going to ambush with them. I think what we do here is we put them right here, just kind of holding the corner in case Pirate Lady rounds it. We probably should have put him back just a smidge, but that's okay. She's not going to get anything more this turn. So what I want to do is I have a feeling they're going to try... Oh, watch this. No, watch this. If this plan works... All right, I don't think that'll hit him, right? So this is perfect. If she goes for the charge on him, which she shouldn't, but if it comes to it, she should be able to have that covered. All right, there we go. She'll hide in here for now. He is equally injured. We're going to actually run him up here and put him here. The reason for that is so he can round the corner in one maneuver and then just get where he needs to be. They're not even going to look at him. This guy is way, way too tanky. They don't care. That is not a trap, huh? All right. So we have a Mr. Maul right there. They're going to go for him. So we're going to just set up a little bit of a double here. Yeah, you're a backup. He will probably get first dibs and then they'll move on him. But, you know, that's just how it is. Yeah, they're not going to go for him. You can't do anything to defend yourself, so just do this. Okay, we have the bait set. Let's go ahead and see if we can... Oh, this is the hammer. Can we get both? We can get both. I'm going to risk it. Miss on the 85. If we hit the 15, that is a double flip-flop against you. Just to keep the numbers clear of how bad they hate you when that happens, yeah. That's 2 15% chances that you failed. That's brutal. Now, that's 3 15% chances that we've just failed. We're gonna go for another one. Thankfully, 4 15% chances didn't just go off. We're just gonna put him here. He's not really gonna do much. I hope he doesn't.
A new round has started.
Okay, so we're gonna get a little flooded here. This is gonna be a little bit of a flooding. There is a lot of them, but one of them is using guns, so we can disregard them for now unless they kind of... Oh my god. Okay, revenge swing. Big hit for 66. Cleaved right through armor. That means he is going to get surrounded for sure, and that sucks. Okay, that changes the plan then. We're going to go ahead and do one of these numbers. Because they're going to try to get in there. I already know that much. They're going to try to get in there and stop that. So that's where we need to be. We're probably going to catch her trying to get in there. And as soon as we do, everyone else will have to run the long way. No. 81 damage. Big hit. Big hit. Now it is open, though. Oh, that hurts. Okay. The crits are still falling from the sky. Okay. You could disengage and get a charge from an angle on the side. I think we go for it because this is a big hit if it lands. On a 60, and we got it. Okay. We need to protect him, which we cannot do right now. He's unfortunately just going to be taking a lot of heat here. Nothing we can do about it. Crits are crits are crits. Did they deserve them? Nope. But they get them anyway. I think we have been crit 7 times with no benefit to our aid. And she goes for another one, does not get the crit. Okay. There's still a million turns on their plate right now. She is not in heavy armor, so she's gonna make the distance. Okay, how are we gonna handle this? Ha! We're not. That's what it is. We're just not. We could go for a big charge here. Man, them getting a crit is just unfair. It really is. They did not deserve that crit. So she's about to round the corner. She's probably going to run out, shoot the gun. Where is she at? She's right there. Which way would she go? We don't have a choice. We kind of just have to... No. No. Someone else will handle it. You have to be... Is that a trap? Is that really a trap? It probably is. Okay, so we need to put you right here in a way that you do not get caught by that trap. Did she go the long way? No, she did not. Okay, good. She gets to swing back. Messes. Refund. Yeah, so we just have to hope Mrs. Guns doesn't come out and just get a free hit. That's the only thing that we can hope for now. Otherwise, that henchman's going down. And it's just a Mordheim ha 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 hee hee hee. But he's probably going down because that henchman's right there. Yeah, there was no way to save him. All the plans were correct, but the game was wrong. It happens. Yep. He's dead. No, she didn't make it. Wow. Okay. Right. So we could get an ambush here. We kind of have to just take this. No, we can't have her taking that hit. That's too much for her. I just hope he can rise to his feet and get out of there. All right, we're gonna go for an awkward angle charge here. 83 damage. Doesn't really help, but it gets her in there, so I guess we just try to force all alone checks. That's what we're trying here. Do we go for a charge here? How much would it be? That would be a juicy hit, but that chance to hit is so low, it's hilarious. I guess we have to. He's just too weak. Okay. Someone could run around, maybe charge through there. If not, they're just stuck. He could flee, but I can't give out hits. All right, Griefswald. You have to do some miracle work for me. How much health does she have left? Because we need to kill her. She needs to die now, so someone will have to charge in there. We have the options for that. There is a gun up there. I know it. We're just going to have to eat it. There's not really an answer to that. Okay. If he hits this, this is amazing. It's on a 70. Not much more we can do. We just try it, I guess. No, we could leave that kill available. Where's the last one we see? At 48. Is that you? Not heavy armor. She could make the distance. Huh. What do we do? Okay. See, I don't think he's going to be able to disengage if I put him there. It's kind of doing it to just... Do we risk it? Delay it. We have to delay a turn here, see what our leader can do. All right, this guy can do a lot for me right now. He runs this corner, eats her alive. Dead. Abba, take a chance. Please, Abba. Yeah, okay, so she didn't have anything. That's fine, expected. Now, can I get through this corner, or do I assume she stops me? Fuck! You son of a bitch! Of course you did. I should have known better. Of course you would have got it. Mr. Maul can't get there. A Viking can go around and get another angle, though. It's not too bad at the moment. No one else can really help in any of these situations at this current course. We can get a charge there. Yeah, just do it. We ate her dodge, which is okay. We just need that guy to get up. Oh, he can't get out, though. He can get up, but he can't get out. Ouch! Who the hell are you? Well, more fun. Can we get a charge on her? I mean, I could walk in here and force an all alone. Just force an all alone. All right. You can't get anywhere, can you? No, you cannot. He could swing what? Wait, she's just been standing there? Oh, man, that's like free, too. Where's the other Viking? He's there. He's going to have to do this all his own. You know what? Delay your turn. I want to see what he does because I need to see him kill. I need to see it now. $78, huh? Good. That's what we needed. What in the world? Okay. Yeah, we'll take all that. All right, he's got not much else going on, so go ahead and go for the charge. No crit, but it's 5%. What can you expect? Counterattack for nothing. So she's got nothing. She's just in the way. But that's an all-alone check on her. Hopefully it pays off. Okay. Now. Let's take a look at who's going first. Are you going before him? Yep. She's got an all-alone check coming. It's in the mail. But will it matter? Real question. We could go for a big hit here. Or we could... Why is your gun so bad? What? That is a basic gun. Okay, I'm not worried about her then. We could go here to force more all alone. I think he can disengage. Actually, oh, that ate my movement. You know what? You're eating it then, you piece of shit. Take that. I could hit the flea, but I'm not doing that. So just end the turn in her face.
A new round has started.
Oh, come on. After all of that, she hits the all alone check. Dang, Mordheim. You just ripped me off on like 50 layers. She's missing an eye, by the way, so her hit chance was lowered. Got the crit. And that was a high level. I wouldn't have cared if they killed a low level guy, but no, they crit our high level guy and then they swarm. It's always sisters that do the cheap shit, you know? They always do. I don't know how they always find it, but they always do. Is this a crit I need to see dead? 62. Who's on 62? Let's see. 62's up here. I don't think he can reach anything, but maybe he can. Maybe. I don't think he's allowed to get out from there, but if he can get through that building, that'll work. Go ahead and go for the charge. Hits it. Okay, we might be able to kill her right now. The delay's not going to change it, so just go ahead and do a 65 dodge so she takes a swing. The refund matters. Okay. So he can run through here. You are dead. Excellent hit. Okay, what are we looking at here? They're really getting beat down here. I'm thinking here very, very soon. Oh, I could have looted that other lady. She's already got an all-alone check in the bank. She's not going to get an all-alone check no matter what, which sucks. But she'll be able to move. Who could she put any pressure on? A lot of targets for pressure here, but... Are you going to get a turn? 48. Yeah, she's going on 48. We really can't do anything with him. Just pinch him in the corner. Just in case she does get scared and runs. Here comes another all-alone check, which is nice. This one better hit. Oh, that's the gun. Never mind. Jaw strike for some reason. I'm not worried about it. Counterattack. Nice. 60 damage. Man, it's always the crits. They've crit me 8 times. I don't think I've crit yet tonight. So they've been ripping me off. We've just been powering through it with the challenge, you know? Okay, I don't think you intended that, but... Did she loot him? Is that what just happened? I think she did. See, if I disengage, I get nothing. That's the problem with the low-level guys. I don't really do anything. This guy's gonna just... Oh, you get your turn. Okay. Let's see if we can make some plays here. Can you get a kill? Nope. What are we looking at, Hen? Like, what do we have here? Do I think I can get the kills without her help? Because this is potential to just make a run for it. And I think that's what we do now. Nah, it's too much risk. We already got ripped off. And she's low level. She's not... I mean, I can go for the hit here, but that won't help us. No, we don't have a good angle here. We have no approach. We can get a charge out back on her, but then you'll get refunded on it. We have a hero. They have too many, like, pinching him right now. Really annoying. If she could squeeze through here, I could get a charge on that, but that's not going to happen. I mean, what else are we going to do, really? I mean, just go for the hit here and just take it? Yeah, we'll take it. I think we could have one of those guys just take a flea. It's greedy, but, you know, if it works, it works. Yeah, we have 2 potential fleas here. So, you delay? Because I don't think... Did she go? Oh, she's about to take a turn. Go ahead and delay it. I want to see if she gets an all-alone check. Or she takes a swing like an idiot. Oh, she failed it? Swing? No, of course not. All right, well, we got to do it this way. It's a little weird, but... All right, just don't crit me. It's Mr. Maul, so he has a good chance on a hit here. Just don't be too crazy, Mr. Maul. All right, Mr. Maul. Where's your angle? 68, huh? It's not very high, but we'll take it. does get the hit. She's gone. So she's out of here. They're not looking so good. We'll take that. We'll take that axe. We'll take that too. And a fragment, because screw you. Yeah, how about that? Okay, so we did that, and he's gonna run all the way around. Just park it here. Force an all-alone check on her. All right, you can disengage, hopefully get a finishing blow here, I hope. Oh my god, no we're not. Oh my god. She has a ton of chunky health left. Well, that sucks. Where's my other Viking at? Is he doing anything? I forget where I put him. Oh yeah, he's down there. Eh, never mind, then just do this. Unfortunately, he's pinched. See, I could try to disengage here. It's not really gonna help me, so I guess we just dodge and hope for it. Yeah, just dodge. She's not gonna do much.
A new round has started.
Already starts with a for Sigmar, which is a weird call, but I don't think anyone's injured enough that we need to worry right now. Hits through the dodge. Oh, I think that breaks our all-alone check. Nice hit. Nice hit. Ow. Ow. You're done, right? You don't have 8 points for no particular reason. Who's going next? Is it you? Who's next here? 68, huh? And what are you, 53? What are we looking at? Who's the 68 here? You. Would you go wide? I don't think there's an angle if you go wide. You have to go through this way. So I think we just catch you. And we get some beautiful damage there, but I don't think that's going to matter. We're going to just go ahead and... Did she walk through there? No. She's going to have to walk around, which means we catch her. We catch her trying. Oh, unless that happens. Ow. Well, that ain't very nice. Yeah, eat this. Go ahead, try that again. I didn't really mean try it again, but okay. Goodbye. Did that push him under? Nope. They're still here. All right, where's our damage? We could get a kill here immediately. Yeah, go for it. Done. On a 93. What do we got? A great hammer, nothing important. At this point, if we could have pulled it off, if we could have grabbed the thing, we could have hoped they'd stay. But I think they're down to one hero. The odds of them staying now is pretty low. What health values are we looking at here? If we kill her, it's done. 53. Who's that? You? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do something silly. And by silly, I mean I'm just gonna pinch you. Oh! You have extra charge distance. Yes, you do. I notice you guys have that a lot when you make charge builds. Oh, they're gone. Okay. We lost a unit. I'm not happy about it. Hopefully he comes back with low injuries, though. 3 clusters, 5 shards. That's okay.
You are the instrument of Sigmar's justice, bringing his righteous wrath upon those who would sow their evil
the
in the
crit
lands of...
was unjustified. There's no way that crit should have went through. I was hoping an injury, not just wasting my time, but okay.
It's over for this one.
I think that's like the 4th just dead that we've had.
Remarkable.
Just straight up. They're just dead. Yeah, he's gone. Like, wow. Mordheim has been unfair this round, for sure. Absolutely unfair this time around. This has been the most disgustingly brutal I've seen it try to be. It's still gonna lose. Well, Mr. Maul, you've been promoted. You are now A team. God dang it. That's just wrong. I didn't buy a lot of those because they weren't going down, and now look at it. Now it's turning into a lot of Mr. Maul. If Mr. Maul swings around. He was supposed to be my shining star of B team with the leader, but now look at him. Promoted. The man bided his time, and here he is. What was his weapons? Oh, I think he had flails, which is, not the greatest thing in the world. All right. Well, not happy about it, but, what can you do? We're just gonna go ahead and grab intelligence on him for stun resist, you know, if it ever comes through to matter. Go ahead and grab the leadership. He is 3 points away. One good mission and he's done. Is she gonna recover? Okay, and bring her in. B team's close anyway, so I'm not in a hurry to like force him out for training purposes. All right, so this is the new A team, by the way. Mr. Maul just kind of slid right in there. We got a second gun, which is 8% crit chance. I kind of like the hit chance with these. Not that it matters. I can't use it for this challenge, which is really, really unfortunate. We're starting to get a good amount of shields, and what I've considered, someone had mentioned it a while ago, is what we do for secondaries, especially for missions, and I should probably do this, is if they get pinned, we pick weapons that are as safe as we can get. I mean, weapons don't matter. Just give them a weapon, probably a mace or something, but the main deal is offhand shields. Just immediately give them shields. Their weapon skill's pretty good. So if they flop over to it, they could just go parry and just doink and get it. Probably a little bit better in most cases, especially if they're stuck. Because I'm not allowed to attack, this is actually the perfect time for that to happen. His parry chance is 60. So it would be 90 with this shield on, which is pretty good. That's respectable. That's hard to crush through. Strength removes how much of it? 2? So if they have 12, it'd take it down to 24. It's still in my favor. Pretty big. Now, is there any other ones? There's poison and wordstone resistance. That's worthless. I do like this one if they get a parry. It's just nice. Why even melee this boy? Yeah. If you're asking why to try and hit him, he's only good for shooting. I mean, that would be correct, usually. Yeah, well, you can make him a dodge machine because of his talent if you want. It has potential. But yes, he should be. But unfortunately, I cannot do that. That is unfortunately where we live today. Just like I can't use this guy's really good abilities. Ugh. But that's okay. The big push is now.
You have been rewarded.
5 healing potions is great. Well, we can sell those. I mean, I could equip them, but Hey, a level 5. Do I do that? Do I grab him? Where are you at? You're barely level 4. All right, Mr. Maul, you're getting out of here. I know I just said you were promoted. You've been demoted. My dodge machine has it. Yeah, he's not designed for it. I'm talking proper builds. These are not proper builds. These are builds to fit the challenge. Do we go for this? Yes, I think we get him in here. Let's go ahead and replace him. Okay, train a hired sword. Yeah. So he has 9 points. We're gonna bring him up to 9, and then we're gonna give him the 3 toughness. Yes, okay. All of it into alertness, and he only gets 4 martial skills. That's so low. Okay, so he has the 4 points. Let's just go ahead and take a look here. So we can go ahead and go under... Oh my god, I forget where it is. Yeah, it's here. So he has 4 points, so he could absolutely just grab both. We want the hit chance. There's no doubt about that. I was gonna make them ambush machines, but it just really hasn't panned out. Is there anything else I could grab that helps? I mean, hit and run, not really helpful. Could attempt the acrobatic if I was putting any agility on these guys, which I'm not, so that's something. An ambush machine needs 15 strength base. He would still work for it because his ambush purpose is to make sure they don't reach my charge machines. I need them to absolutely not reach my charge only guys. It matters. Of course, I don't build them that way. But it would have been nice if I did. We'll go ahead and take the crit chance since we have the free points. It depends. Do I want the 10 crit or do I just grab the hit chance on ambush just in case he touches it? Huh. If I hadn't messed this up, I could have grabbed resilience. I could have grabbed the resilience. That would have been way better now that I think about it. But I wanted the 9 so he could hit hard. Unfortunate. That was a mistake. Okay. Just hit chance. Yeah, I do have the hit chance for charge. But like I said, I wanted ambush. Yeah, you know, honestly, witch hunters have very pitiful weapon skill. It's a little insane. They really wanted these guys to be like really just evasive, super tanky guys that maybe hits a crit. Like if he hits it all, just stands there. Just crazy hobo man. But yeah, I don't need him to do that right now. Because he can't just be swinging. I wish. I'm really deciding which one I want. This one's later in the tree. Let's just grab this one because it's later. It's more effective money and save time training. Which is just better. Because I don't know what else to grab with these guys that I would be happy with. So we'll just give them that. Because if they get caught in the buff vortex, leaving the screen locks them in. Yeah. That's looking for... Oh, he had purple cloth on. He comes with a blue great flail? Wow, geez, thanks. We had a flail of defiance, which was pretty good, actually. That was pretty nice for him. If he didn't get crit in the middle of the open, it would have been fine. Let's go ahead and get... How much are flails? We really don't want a double flail, just in case, you know, we're overcapping on it. I think, well, this is just bypass anyway. And that's all we have is axes. So it really doesn't matter. You might as well do the flails. Flails enfeeblement. Yeah. So he gets the range. He gets the enfeeblement. We'll see how that goes. He can only wear stuff that doesn't matter. Oh, boy. Magic resist. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Maul. I know I lied to you, but yeah, you'll just have to wait. Okay. So we have a mission coming up. Are these... That's an okay start if we have to. It is A-team. I'm not too upset about it. We'll go for a double check. Yeah, I'm not liking that. We'll just go for this one. Wide arc, average port is okay. It is getting targets, which is pretty bad. Yeah, that sucks. They gave me an insta-dead again.
Scouts have reported arrival.
4 already.
Vicinity. Before you can find them, a heavy fog settles over the
I like this challenge. I really like it because it's salt-inducing. The game has been absolutely evil. Oh, and it's Skaven. Ugh. Okay. Skaven are a problem. But we're under 1,000 on our ratio, which is scary. Oh, they're going to pick all of that up. Yeah, I think we just do the usual thing. We'll just hang out here, pull them in, eat them alive. It's A-team. Just put them. Plop them down. It's A-team, baby. I mean, we did just lose an A-team guy, but, you know, sisters. What are you gonna do? Everybody has their one warband, I think, that is just every time you face them, the AI is just like, I'm gonna put up the dice. They're just like, hey, look over there, swap. Then they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna crit. Hopefully we get to see some crits here. We're currently 0 to 9 on the crit differential, so the weights are a little to the side. In fact, to the point that it fell over and made a crater in the table. Okay, so we do have this. I do not think we can... Did I forget to switch one of the ladies out? No, I got them all. Okay, so who's our most likely to be attacked? Probably the new guy. Yeah. We'll put him behind this, and hopefully the rats will see him and be like, ooh, and they'll just try to charge him. His health's at 200, which is beneath everyone else, so big deal. 200 is still pretty substantial, I think. Not the greatest, but it's fine. It's fine. Excuse me. Oh, wow. I gotta remember that, oh. Well, it's not useful yet anyway, but we'll get him in position. We'll see about next turn. Maybe we can move up just a little bit more, but we have to keep them in the open so we have maneuverability. You don't want to close them in too much. Oh, actually, you do, but... okay, so what can we really grab? I mean, we could make a dash over... We can make a dash over and grab those items before the rats get here. Walked right into that one. And it was a buff too. That would have felt so bad to watch them charge into that and just go... I mean, here's the thing though. Even if they did do that, if you can get them to charge and they need a trap, that's better value than any buff that trap could give them. Because they just blew 3 offensive points. Right on it. And if it's a two-hander or dual wield, it's more than that. So one-hander, it's still nice. Eating 3 offensive point is huge. I'm really interested. Really interested to get these Vikings up to tip-top shape, we'll say. So I just want to see when we got the double buffs going and the pirate sisters are ready, how that, you know, when we're staring down, you know, 80% crit chances, what are they gonna do? And that's if they're at 9 toughness, it's 81. I mean, no one can be at 0 toughness. That would be funny if there was like toughness debuffs, and if your toughness hit 0, your character is just like, it just like falls on the floor until the buff wears off. That'd be funny. That would be hilarious. Unnecessary, but hilarious. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna get over here. Get everyone over to the open area. Now, they're gonna have some serious gear on this one. Though the problem is we're fighting Skaven. Our main hope is that they come bearing gifts of Wordstone and swords. We would love to get 3 more sets of swords. No, I think we only need 1 technically, but I would like to get Swords of Havoc. I'm not even gonna risk a buff right now because yeah, they're not gonna have anything. I don't know if these are traps. I'm just gonna walk around them like they are. Okay. Good. We can set up some interesting ones here. We'll have to set up a concave there. I think by the end of this turn, we're gonna need them to see us. I don't know when I bumped tab there, but you know what? I could have Zeto go over and check it out. Also, if he swings wide, we might see if there was a surprise rat in the waiting. Aha! See? Surprise rat. Oh, no, it's not. They would go this way. I mean, they're going to have some people over here. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just set up a trap here. We'll fight him here, kind of in like in a V shape, so we get 2 concave fights, if worse comes to worse. Okay. We're somehow faster than that guy? Is he in heavy armor? No. Wonder what he's wielding. It's very... His damage is low. Is that a one-hander? Seems like it might be a purple one-hander. Yeah. Is this a trap? No. Okay. Good. We checked that one with our face. Yeah, that's a bad call, but I do it. It's my style. All right. What do we got going on here? There's a trap right here, and there's a trap there. Not really a lot we could do. We could set up an ambush thing here, that if they tried to round the corner, like if they were coming from this angle, they might be able to just charge. If they come from that corner, they might be able to do it. We just have to set them... We're going to set our 200 health guy maybe about right here. Then it covers both angles. Hopefully they'll charge into it. We need them to charge into it, which is fine. That trap is unfortunately in the way, but that's okay. We'll do something like this. So if they try to round the trap, they'll get ambushed. If they, charge into it, we're good. Okay. Well, we already ate that trap, so bonehead move on my part. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much else. So I think what we do here... I was going to say we set him to ambush, but I'm so fearful. No, there's no way. They're going to absolutely cut the open or that one. They're not going to go the whole way around. That's weird. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's the AI. I don't look at that. All right. So we see nothing here, so we have nothing to worry about just yet. Now, if they come around that angle, we're going to need to deal with it, but I think what we do now, just to kind of set it up, we're going to go ahead and... Can we get a perception check? I think we're going to just set up a lot of traps here just to... Oh, man. Cluster right there. Surrounded by 3 fragments, but it is a cluster. We'd like to get it. They're not either target. No. So we're going to get a double hero kill on Skaven. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little bit ugly. Because they're very quick to just plop out of the battlefield. We're going to go ahead and pinch her behind a corner here because I don't want her to be the fighter. She's supposed to go in later. We could have been smarter and grouped them up for a buff, but it's kind of the tough part of using the Viking guys for buffs because they're so late on the turn. Yeah, we'll just put you like here because they're not going to go for you. The only way they go for him is if they have nothing else. And they're like, well, I can barely make that. And if they do, they're going to be sitting here pinched into a corner. I hope. I hope if he gets to that point, well, if he could reach him, he could reach the other guy if he's smart about it. It is the AI, but it should be fine. Where is he? He should make it. Nah, he didn't quite make it. All right, so we're going to have to wait that turn out. All right, that's not particularly great, but we're going to set a lot of traps in this little area here. Yeah, we're just going to set the carpet. Roll out the carpet of bombs. She might not be able to get the whole way back, which is unfortunate, but she's not the target. I mean, she might be at 217. It is Skaven, so there's no point in trying to ambush back. If they're going for her, they got her. We do have him, kind of weak, but if they come through there... I'm hoping what we can do is set up next turn here. And that one hero will get here. We eat him alive. That is the hope. They might go around those boxes. That's okay if they do. Because I think what we can do is set it up so if one of them cuts that box early, I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see where I'm pointing at. But if we look at from her perspective, as she would turn around, just use the top of her hat as a pointer. If they would come around this part of the boxes, they'll pop out, get caught by him, and then they should hopefully be pinched enough that they'll have to go the other way around the boxes, blowing up the traps and hopefully hitting that rat at the same time, which would be really nice for us. Jairus can cover this angle if it ever comes to that. Yeah, that'll work. What I may do next turn and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to park you right here. Yes. Okay. The reason for that is hopefully our axe wielding Viking guy can make the distance and hit the shout. I realize now that I was so hopeful the other rat would make it that turn, but could you imagine if he did? That would be so fast to reach us. Go ahead and just do a ambush, I guess. Yeah, that'll be fine. No, I don't really like that angle. Oops. I almost did that weird thing where it like, whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know what it's doing right now, but. Okay, yeah, that should be a good angle. That'll cover a lot of options here. Ooh, he might. And really consider the other area. All right, let's get to here. We'll hit the howl. Can we get him involved? Yeah, might as well. He's not helpful to have it, but if he gets it, why not? Because it is hit chance, so it's hit chance.
A new round has started.
I don't know who we're seeing here. Where's he at? Oh, it's that guy. We don't know where he's at. He may round the corner first. He did not. Okay. Gonna go ahead and keep the plan as is. This is a good setup, I feel. I'm kind of happy with it. They are very separated right now, so we're going to go ahead and keep him with dodge stance. His whole goal is to not die. He can do one revenge swing. Oh, he had shurikens on him. He absolutely had shurikens on him. Okay, so first pirate lady. Oh, yes, he charged. Got him. Okay, that's wild. Sure. Oh, now he's just sitting there, though. That is somewhat unfortunate. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to get the charge on him. He is the target. Man. It's actually genius for him to run out of moves right there. What trap hit him? He's got good damage, too. Poison resist. So that was irrelevant. He is down on points, but not enough. If he gets the ambush, which he will, yeah, we weren't gonna get that. We're just gonna have to take it. Ouchie. Okay, go ahead and disengage. And we will go for the charge. Can we get the crit? Man, even with the 47, we still missed it. Yeah, that'll work. Should we... Are we gonna need this around? Probably not. Okay. Okay. Do we think anyone's gonna come this way? Why? Oh, why did I let him charge me? Because, just eat it. They're not usually my engaged target anyway in most scenarios, so if they get first engaged, not a big deal. There's a way to bug the charge. Oh, I don't know if I'd use it. I mean, I'm interested to see it. I know you can get him caught. If you engage into a close of an angle, yeah. I know you can like get them to like charge into stuff. I don't want to use it too much if I can avoid it anyway. Only because the AI has enough difficulties. Really? Another crit? What? How many crits am I gonna eat tonight while I'm swinging 47s hitting nothing? Really? Just really? All right, can I get a crit here? It's only a 35, I guess. I can't believe we double whiffed on that, but that's okay. Just go ahead and dodge. Okay, he's dead. It's not cheating, it's strategy. If there's a way to start a charge and I think they get stuck, I don't like it. Breathing in fuzz is also not fun. God. He-Man, how do you leave so much fuzz in the house? But I have bumped into him. Wow, that was a big hit. To like stop it. I will do that. But that one's not really. Hey, we got a crit. Of course, he stun resists, but we got a crit. I've had some weird ones, though. I've had an ambush before where it, like, ambushed on a hill that the guy ran into it, and it, like, plopped him over it, and then he just kept running in a straight line, hit the wall, and just kept running, and it never figured out that it wasn't supposed to do that. Usually, if, like, they do that for long enough, they're like, yeah, it's not supposed to do that, and just calls it, but... I think we can get a charge here. Oh, he'll live? Wow. I mean, whatever. We have to get the damage. Damage is damage. He's pretty much dead. I don't know if we'll send help to him or not. I probably will. Okay, let's just see if we can finish him off first, because he's asking for it. 84. Done. Good. So that's going to be him dead. Who are our targets? So that's a target. He's not. We have a lot coming in. Gonna be a little injured, but that's okay. Hey, hey, we got a sword. That's what we're looking for. Good. I don't know what to do with you, buddy. I don't know what to do with you yet. We can get some good angles here. Let's go ahead and get this hit. Oh, beautiful. There's our crit. Another stun resist, though. Wow. Go ahead and disengage. Let someone else take it. You're going to run up here and just make this as awkward as possible for them to get that hit. Yeah, just hold that angle. Should be good. Now they'll have to go around. We can set up some things there. Let's just send him around. He could probably get the hit here. Just be done with it. At only 12, though, yeah. 72, not the greatest. Got it anyway, which is good, so we can move them around. They won't be standing in the open. So we got a henchman that was nothing. That's fine. That works. Go ahead and move here, just to kind of block that area a little bit. All right. Do we want to do a howl? He does have the axe. Go ahead and do it. We'll hit the double. Yes. It's actually a triple, but I'm not really counting it. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and go for the charge. Do I try a flee on 21 crit? That's pretty brutal. You know what? Just hold the angle. Go ahead and delay. We do have some other turns coming here. Who's coming? Oh, yeah, you. You're coming up. I'm just going to go ahead and move you back as far as you will and just dodge. I doubt they're going to look at him still. We have other targets. Darth could go for a kill here. I mean, no, he'll live. Now, we could try to charge, flee, and get a second one. But I think he'll get up anyway. God, the fuzz just breathed it right in. It's so gross. All right, go ahead. Go for it. 84, not bad. Good hit. Good hit. We're going to go ahead and disengage. And then I think we can still hit an ambush here, which will cover a lot of options here. Yeah, we'll hit the ambush right here. Should prevent any particulars. You go ahead and just end your turn. He's dead. He's dead. We have two henchmen that should go before him.
A new round has started.
Ah, look, he's already moving in. We do have two coming, but that's all right. We'll catch him. Really? Goes for the swing. 52? Wow. Really? What is that? 10 crits now? Like, holy shit, game. Oh, they hit you with a poison, didn't they? Yeah, they did. All right, just go ahead and park it right here. We'll just force an all alone if we have to. What is your hit chance? 75? Can we see a 75? Yeah, right. Oh my god, you're kidding. Oh, brother. This game. Now, you crit on that. Oh, and he gets stunned on that one. The overkill. It's weird that they... Ooh, double mace, huh? That's good. Take those as well. We'll take this.
Objective completed. Right. Objectives updated.
Okay. None of these are targets, but you are built for critting. Can I see a crit? Is that a trap? I want to get rid of it if it is. Okay. We can charge in here. Should be a super high crit chance. Let's just try to go for it. Let me do this a little bit smarter just because of whatever that pathing was. Yeah, we're just going to move to here. So we should have the extra point, which is nice. Go ahead and go for a crit. He dodges on 80. Okay. We have a lot of potential attacks coming in. We have a 73, which is unknown and right there. You don't have any other value here, so go ahead and disengage and run back. She will pick herself up here. Another gift of savagery. Wow. Yeah, that's fine. There should be okay. I'm hoping he doesn't get in there. Oh, nope. Walked into it. Okay, good. That paid off. Oh. I wouldn't... Oh, my God, buddy. I mean, that's pretty good for him because that just ate 2 of our things. Gets the hit, huh? All right. Could you get the finish? Let's take a look at the health that we're dealing with. I mean, let me see. Do we care? Do we care about that? No, we have a lot of things coming. So we're just going to go ahead and set this up because he's taken no damage. So we're just going to go ahead and try to stop and approach. Yeah, we need to stop and approach if it were to happen. We don't need to be aggressive about stopping it. So, because she'll get up before then. And she should... Shit. Nope, we got to stop and approach. Yeah, this is bad, actually. She can't be there right now. And I have that guy sitting there, which stops her from getting out. Okay. So it's one hero that we know will make it. This guy may make it. Oh, he'll make it. Which sucks, because he's going to do it first. Yeah, she may be taking... she has some pretty good health. What the... Okay, well, you're going to be taking a lot of hits. Okay, well, we catch the first guy. Miss on 62. That's fine. He does hit. Okay, a refund. Another miss on an 82. Wow. Skaven are being a little questionable with their odds right now, but, you know, like I said, we're 1 for... Actually, no, we've been getting a few crits, but then they've been hitting their low stun resists, which is wild. I'm just hoping he doesn't kill in 1 turn here. Oh. Okay. Welp. You son of a bitch. You bastard. Man, the AI is being a son of a bitch right now. Critting out the wazoo. No way they should have gotten that many crits. So many of those have been low, and they're just like, yeah, we're hitting them. All right. End him. Thanks for giving me a crit when I don't need it. Again. You notice that? They give the player a lot of unnecessary crits when it doesn't help you. It happens more than normal crits. It's strange. Really annoying, honestly, but... There's no all alone check over there. I guess we're just gonna have to force this to be... what do we do here? They're about dead. I'm just upset that he flies in there and gets around it. That's a problem with swarming with this challenge is you have to do really bad calls. All right. I guess we'll just go around here and just block them off. No, let's not waste the movement. And we'll just park it right here. Just to kind of force him to get scared. He better. Alright, what can we do here? Where's our damage source? He could charge straight away into him. Or we could try to put damage on him. But there's no damage on him. There's our 2 targets. We could kill both, but they'll still be here. Where can we get the damage? What are you dealing? 40%? Is that man in heavy armor? Or did he just get a buff? No, he's just in heavy armor, zipping around, huh? You piece of shit. All right. I wonder if it'd be better to try and push to the Vikings. Because he could give me a buff. Yeah, just delay the turn here. He'll buff everyone. Let's do it smart, though. We'll go over here and delay the turn. Yeah, okay. Then I'll get a quad. All right, that's fine. Go ahead and delay your turn. All right. Always putting the last guy up, huh? All right, now we can do it. All right, there's a quad. And it misses the 85. Come on. Come on. Get out of here, game. Hit the 15. Why don't you? Man. Hold this man still. Miss on an 80, of course. Of course. I'd love to see him crit again on their 10% that they've hit. Well, at least we got the story mission done before they started just being blatant. Okay. So we can get a charge here. Into a disengage. Yeah, just do it. Oh, free disengage. We'll take it. We'll take that. Okay, well, he's pretty much dead then. Absolutely. Okay. Go ahead and disengage. He's dead. We're not worried about him anymore. I'm going to have you wrap back around. Get yourself entwined against him because then we force an all alone. He can go and finish this fight. Just to make sure they have less things going on. Again, it's just wild. I mean, one of the crits was good. But we have such a high crit chance. It should be happening more often. See, if he had his 5 points right now, he could charge again. Which is like the main thing I'm hoping to do, but... Alright, just go ahead and pin. He'll probably pass it because it's this game, but, you know. So we could try to get a double dose here. If we could. What are we dealing with here? 0. He's a little bit harder to kill, so we'll try to push the damage here. Big 85 hit. We'll take it. We'll take it. Go ahead and disengage. Get a second charge. Not going to get another disengage, but that's fine. Boom. 73. Half dead. Just like that. We'll take it. Go ahead and do a dodge, I guess. Not going to do a flee.
A new round has started.
All right, so we're not interested in what that guy's got to do. What we're hoping will happen is he will go, oh God, I'm going to die. And he tries to run. Okay, we're going to go for a charge here, disengage to clear the road. And then he'll swing wide just to pin. Big hit on 88. We're trying to set up a double kill here. Because what we need is we need to kill both, get the double loot, call it. You know, they should be done. I think they only have the one hero left, so there's some big crit potential coming here. We gotta be careful, though. He's almost dead. But he's not. So if we could get a crit on him, that'd be perfect. Okay, go for him. Maybe hit the crit. This is probably gonna be in the 40s. Did miss it. Which is about right. What's your crit chance? 13. We could greed a flee right now. He does get the hit, but does not get the crit. Almost did. but okay, careful. Do we go for a second one? Yes. Then we'll disengage and get out of there. Got him. That's what we wanted. There we go. Way, way better. Okay. So they're going to be taking some turns here. Ow. Just go ahead and delay your turn, buddy. They got to do their thing. Oh, who's this guy? Hopefully he doesn't get in the way. I don't care what else he does. No one else is almost dead. Actually, one of our pirate ladies is almost dead. So he could be a pain. Right now. Could be. So my goal here, we're at a 64. What is happening right now? How's this man still moving? Okay. At 113, he is about to take a turn that would let him get up. This, if she rolls high with the crit, she's just dead. Who's going then? Oh, it's you, which means they would get another look. Ah, man. See, we can't delay with her either. This is weird. This is very weird. Do we let him stand? I mean, she could charge in as long as it doesn't crit. If she crits and drops him, that's bad. She's okay on health. So I think what we do is she just lets this rock. But they're both going to get a turn. Are they going to get a kill here? Not quite. So I think... See, if she gets the charge, gets the kill, she could try for a second charge. Maybe get the kill. But her damage isn't very high. So the armor's going to matter. Like, right there's our numbers. So she wouldn't get the kill here. Okay. Not helpful. Do we think he matters? Probably not, but what we'll do is we'll just run her over here. She'll do a ambush stance. Okay. This is greedy, but at this point, the hell with them. They took one of our guys out. Use his careful approach. That means no dodge. Or it does. Okay. Well, you're not going to do anything. Go ahead and do this. All right, so they're going to get some moves here. It's this guy who should get it all alone. He's just immune to all alone checks. Huh. Wonder what he has. Goes for a double cast? All right. He's just trying to blow up. I know what he's trying to do. I know what he's doing. I know what he's going for. All right. Goes for the kidney. I like the no crit chance. It's really nice. Oh, we could refund this? Okay, go for it. Beautiful. Okay, he should be done for. We got this. Yep. Do not refund this one. Actually, we don't care. Go ahead. We don't care. That's it. Okay. Don't know that you can get the kill, but we'll try for it. Grab this first.
Objective completed.
I think he can round the corner here. Yeah. Can he get it? Unlikely, but go for it. Misses. That is a big old whiffer. Go ahead and disengage. See, I like when I have the 5 points. I can charge and disengage, and I don't need buffs. Go ahead and disengage. We're not worried about this fight. I'm pretty sure he eats him alive. Yep, you're in trouble. Unless he hits the dodge. Which, of course, he hits the dodge. Why wouldn't he hit the dodge? So, nothing to do. Okay, going back. It's a 2% dodge. He hit it. You know he hit it. All right, you can disengage. You can get a charge, and I'll just leave you hanging because it won't matter. Please get the kill. Please get the hit. Please. Leaves him on 1, the hero pixel. It's actually 4, but we're not worried about it. Go ahead and just sit. There should be space. Okay, we have 2 Vikings. One of you 2 has to hit it. I will flee for victory if I have to. I want this secondary objective.
Objective completed.
Good. Now we're talking. All right. So what are the odds they stick? They do have 2 heroes here. They have 2 heroes, but they only have 3 units. Do you think they'll stick? Seems unlikely, but never know with Skaven. Nice. I'm gonna greed a howl. I like how it's greed to even have a single % for me. It just is. It is greed to try to howl. Just straight up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and should I just go for a flea? What's his crit? What's his crit? 14. Yeah, you'll take this. You take this for free. We're going for it. I wish he was max level. I could do a triple of those. You can get 2 though. Going in. Oh, yeesh. Yeah, that hurts. This was just a freaking beatdown of a match. Wow. So many crits flying. We'll see if they even get another turn. Well, they should.
A new round has started.
Oh, no, they do not. Okay. Eat him. He's the one that was the problem anyway. Big crit. Come on. Missed it. All right, well. All right, go ahead and disengage. Get out of the way. We'll loot him. I know he has a purple item. Okay. He's on the ground. He's done. Bye-bye. Nice. They actually had really good leadership. Ooh. I do like those shields. Spear of Slaying would be cool. I mean, this sells better if I sell it. This is good if we do the secondary equip slots. If we do those, the spear and the offhand would be really good. Just for like the counterattack damage. Well, no, because that doesn't help then. No, then take these. Someone else can loot the rest. All right. Now we're hoping they leave after this one, so got to keep that in mind. They have to leave or we're not feeling great. Give me that. You can leave. Let's not succeed. Thank you. Ton of open wounds. We have an injury incoming. We got a heavy armor of diplomats, which is bad. A halberd, thanks for nothing. A formula is pretty good. We only got 2 clusters, 6 shards. It was okay. Really not happy with that mission because we got another man down.
Victory favors the just. It is Sigmar's will that you are triumphant this day.
Just don't roll dead again, if you don't mind.
Remarkable.
He's level 9.
The gods are with you.
We got a level 10 pirate lady. He's up there.
Remarkable.
Level 9. That was
fantastic.
A really good mission. Let's take a look. 6 spell points. So yeah, we could double up, have them both. But I do think we should commit to double and just set up the 30%. Hit, crit, and crit damage being 30. That's pretty big. That's like a lot of stats to set it up. It is a lot of offensive points to do it. But to be able to give everyone else that kind of number and they can charge once with it, that's pretty big. Because even if you don't stun them, it's still really, really good to get those open wounds. Now, it won't work on bosses, unfortunately, which was the main purpose. But maybe it would if you can get it high enough. The other guy can literally rip like 10 of that right off of them. I think it's 10. Might be 15. I don't remember. I think it was 15. But yeah. So now he doesn't need the charge buff if he didn't need it, but okay. There, he's almost level 9. Twitch. He loses in agility. Beautiful. We'll take it. I mean, that's awful for him, but you know, sorry about your nervous system, but we don't care. Loss of agility hurts, but not that bad because we don't even build it. So there's much worse to get, funny enough. That guy's going to take some time to level up. We got really good rewards out of this. We got a purple sword, really good. We got the spear. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did loot that. We got the heavy armor, so I'm still thinking of like pushing these 3 into heavy armor so I can hang them like just out. And then because they're just there in heavy armor, even if they get hit, it doesn't matter. We did get the shield of iron, which is nice as well. Okay, well, I'm not too happy with those previous 2 missions, but our percentage only dipped a little bit. And we got a story mission done. This is going to be our problem. That man right there. His level is very far behind. Because the other guy, first time going down, well, it wasn't the first time, but second time going down, they just killed him outright. That's brutal. But he seemed to do okay. He held his own. He didn't go down. Sorry, Zeto, I got your guy injured. I think he's been down 1 time before. Maybe not. It's kind of wild to see him at level 8, almost 9, and he still doesn't have his weapon skill. Why do they get such bad throughput of their martial skills? Just such bad throughput. It's so brutal to see. All right. Yeah. See, even... Oh my gosh. It's just wild. He's at level 5 and it's at 8. So in 3 levels, we can expect what? 3 more? So like you're getting 1 point a level? I don't know. It just seems weird to me. Wow, look at him. Yeah, we're going to push that toughness. I think for the henchmen, what we'll want to do... They're going to have tons of points anyway. It's just which ones you want to do. See, like, he has the ambush set up. He has the 5 points already, too, so he's ready to ambush. We have the hit chance for it. That's beautiful. We can't get the crit chance, unfortunately. Yes, we can. It's in the strength. If we wanted, we could give him the crit. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. It's kind of weird. But what I think I do want to do is he has the toughness, and I think what we should do with them is give them resilient. Just to push their crit resistance over the top, because at 20%, that makes a lot of characters really hard pressed to get the crit, especially at 20. 20 is huge. You know, you're looking at maybe 1 to 3. It's just hard to see them getting crits. And then, you know, sometimes they're gonna use a max rank Vital Strike. You can't really build the counter Vital Strike. It's just what it is. So I really think him getting resilient won't be bad. I honestly, all the henchmen, because what else are they going to get? I think we just give them the hit chance, give them the resilient. If they get crits, they get crits. Otherwise, we don't care. Maybe we'll have these guys be the ambush machines. I'm not sure. Because they can wear light armor. Have the purple light armor, give them the resilient. They can ambush, get in there, and they're a little bit more safe than the Hobo Brothers. Well, it's the Hobo Trio, but... They can still be Hobo Brothers. Yeah. Why not? Three still brothers. Other than that, there's not much else we need, so I think we can afford that in the slot. I had considered a while ago trying to go for acrobatic with them, but I don't know. It's cool. You can have flee, and it gives you extra. They could double that, and it still would be really weird. I mean, I guess it would be strong for, like, someone with guns to be able to hit the flee button and they'd have really high melee resistance because they're already probably in agility being a gunman. Not in my case. I don't usually build them that way, but if you did, you could get out of there pretty nicely if it was doubled at 60%. You could definitely hit, like, 100% melee resistance while fleeing. But that's kind of the only time you would hit such a button. So, like, what are you going to do? I don't know. I don't know how you'd make that work. You would really have to have someone, like, super, super high in melee resistance to see the value there. But the weird thing is once you're at that value, you're probably not fleeing because you're at that value and it's Mordheim. I just wish that worked a little bit better. It would have helped this challenge a whole lot more. Although, yeah, we're going to go ahead and try to push toughness to 12. I don't know what we're going to do with him. I really don't, because we can't even get the skills we want. We can only get rank 1. Oh, we can get this. I think it was this one. We can't get the second rank of assault. I wonder if I just skip on that. I'm going to consider it because 10% crit on the charge is nice. But if I could fit something else, like I could drop that and just grab armor proficient. Slap him in heavy armor. It's like nothing happened. Then he's super, super tanky, super hard to bring down. Alternatively, if we already had that in the build and we still have the points, we could go for a 1 rank of resilient. We'd be okay with that. Makes him uncrittable. His crit resist is high right now. What's going on? He has this one. So he has Hammer of Luck. And you can just see how nice that is. Imagine him in heavy armor and still wielding this. And then it doesn't matter. You know, most things aren't going to crit him. He's sitting at 15% crit chance. Probably could go up like maybe 2 or 3 more points. Probably 2. Really don't care. We could push that to... if he gets the double buff, he'll get the 30%, right? If he hits him. You get the 30% extra. Looking at a 45. He could get the 10% crit on a charge. You're looking at 55. That's not bad. That's not bad. But is the 10% that big of a deal at that point? Maybe. Maybe. But that's already the job of the pirate ladies to get the crit and stun them. So I don't know. You know, we could build around this. We could just hit the Strider. We could get the armor proficiency. Just give him the resilient. Just makes him super tanky. Those are the 2 slots there. Then he can grab some other thing for the end of it all. I don't know what that would be. Is there anything that makes... if his All Alone Fear and Terror was high enough, that'd probably be good for, like, boss fights. To just see that come through. Isn't there one? The cost of retreat. Right. So, that's an option, right? If we wanted to do that, there's potential there. We could get the 1st rank of Battle Tongue. And then actually get retreat under leadership. And max that one. And then it'll only cost 2. That's a big commitment just for retreat. But, I mean, the option is there. Here's the thing. That is already committing 8 effective points. 8 skill points. To make a disengage free if it'll let you use it. If you did it, you are taking a 3 cost, a 2 offensive point, 1 strategy point ability and making it 2 strategy points instead. So you're saving 1 effective point. You are gaining a positive on your offensive point, but the problem becomes, I mean, I guess if we think of it this way, right? If we end the turn with pirate ladies engaged, right? We just go, hell with it. They're in. And they get stuck there. He could go, get out of there. And then they're not at risk of getting hit. Is that worth all that commitment? I don't know. I don't think so. Because I think you could just go Warcry and make everybody hit harder. Warcry is very expensive, but melee damage being increased by 20 would be insane. Quite insane. I don't think you can make Warcry any cheaper, though. I think Warcry is what it is. Which, for good reason. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that would be nice. Under leadership. I mean, insult is an option. Maybe that's what we grab with him. Just grab insult. And then he gets those points. Because what we could do is the hit chance, the armor, the 10% crit resist makes him uncrittable at that point. And then we get hit and run, so he can kind of charge in and then disengage for 1 offensive point, which makes it really reasonable. And then hit the insult. I think that would be nice. I think that could work. I would have liked to have gone Flea, but his melee resistance is 21, and even if I got the max rank, you're looking at a 51% melee resist, which I've had that before with the shield. You kind of need the shield to make that work. And at that point, what are you doing? So insult could be nice if our team needs it at that point. I think the answer is yes. I think we do. Let me check some of these guys. Some of these guys don't have training. I realize that now. That's what's going on. Their hit chance is low because they haven't got trained at all. These guys have, so when I'm seeing 95, I'm like, yes, they're doing it. Why aren't they doing it? It's because they still are missing that 10%, which they're still swinging on like 75s to 85s. So it would bring you up to 85 to 95, which is okay. But I think an insult would probably be most effective, especially on bosses. That's probably where we need to be. Yeah. That's where we need to be. Oh, we got some points to throw around. We're going to go ahead and max out the 12 strength because I think that is the last carry capacity. I think. We're going to go ahead and grab intelligence for them just because that leadership does nothing for them. And honestly, if we get to a point where morale matters, leadership didn't change it. We were probably going to lose anyway with this challenge. Go ahead and grab some alertness. Leadership for you. Oh god, do we want leadership? What are you wearing? Hold on. Oh, you do have that. Do we want any more? I mean, we could make him completely immune to fear and terror. Alertness is just gonna make him go slightly sooner on a turn. I think we just push this. Just make it the max, you know? I think that's where we sit. Yeah. Wait, you have... Oh, yeah, you do have that. Oh, so our spellcaster guy who's got the best stuff is kind of struggling there. We're still sitting there. We're going to want the hit chance. We're going to want the Ulrich's Chosen. Do we go for crit chance anymore? I don't think so. I think we go for the heavy armor. The crit chance may not happen for them, but he's sitting on 20 right now. With the other buff, it'll be 30. That goes to 50. If he gets the other two... I mean, he would have a 70% crit chance. That's not terrible. And I think that's something to keep in mind with the leader as well. I wish I'd stop clicking away from them. If we went that route, we just say, forget the 10%, right? If we get it, and then he gets the 30% boost, he's going to be at 45. Oh, he can't get the double. That's why. That's why I'm considering it's 10%. For them at 70, I like 70. We'll see like 50-50 odds of a crit. And if we can start getting big crits on enemies, I mean, they're going to hit less. We're going to be hitting huge chunky damage. Because don't forget, with the 30% is also the 30% extra crit hit damage, which is a lot of crit hit damage. That is hopefully going to be the build for the day-to-day thing, you know. That's where it's going to matter. It's just a problem of getting them all circled, which is just a dumb strategy to be balled up just to get the buff. It's a little weird. So we really just keep it on these 5, and these guys don't get it. All right. Luckily, the injury wasn't bad. Wait, did anyone else need training? Hold on. Let's just check. So this man is level 10. I think he's our first level 10. No, he is our second level 10, is it? Or did they both hit it? They might have both hit it at the same time. I don't remember. But we have 2 level 10s, a bunch of them getting close. We're looking pretty good here. Feeling kind of happy with it. Let's go ahead and take a look at her stats. So she can grab these 2. That's already 12. No, sorry, that's 8 points down. Giving her 12, she can fit 2 more abilities. Oh, you have Assault and Strider. Oh, wait, really? Oh, no, there it is. Boarding Prowess. There it is. There it is. So she can get 10% more crit and 10% hit chance. At that point, she has everything I care about. I don't think there was anything else we really, really wanted. Where do we go? There's stuff in crit. There's fatality. That's not good. Where is it? Weak spot? No. Quick incision. I think it's down here. Deep wounds, which is accuracy, which she's not getting. She can't even get the base value of deep wounds. Okay. So she could go for hit and run. Hit and run is an interesting idea. I don't mind it. Hit and run would be very, very effective for her. She does have decent agility. Her resistance is 26. So that would only bring her up to 56. I think hit and run's just so much safer. Because you know what? If she gets... The only reason to go acrobatic over hit and run in this scenario is if, when firing on all cylinders, fully buffed up, she can charge in, disengage. She doesn't even need hit and run, effectively. Because now she's going to get 2 charges anyway. So, yeah, hit and run and acrobatic are nothing. We don't care. We do not care. Huh. Those are the 3 that matter. And then she's wide open for anything. I do believe we were going to go for an active ability and go for Captain's Order to buff interchangeably between the 2 pirates. They just go, hey, you, 30% damage, 30%. And I think that would be pretty effective. I think that's what we should do. Because then if they get crits, it's going to be even more. I think that wouldn't be too bad. Captain's speech is interesting. Not necessary. Never mind. Yeah, there's not much else that she can get. She's already going to be critting like crazy. Because she's going to get the 30% to bring her to 51. And then she has 40 in the tree. Yes, that is 91% crit chance. That's going to be hard for me to not hit the crit once she's buffed. She could get flawless positioning. I may consider that. It's not the best, but if she has nothing else at the end of her training, 15% crit resist is nice. It's worse than the toughness one, but her getting crit sucks. Other than that, I can give her charge range, which is interesting. I wouldn't mind that either. Not necessary, but if you get it, it makes her able to just charge into anything. Even Skaven will get caught, unless they have the +2, which they probably will. Because the second you start doing it, they're like, oh yeah? And they'll counter it, so. What else can we grab? We could, alternatively, she's only at 75, right? But she's gonna have 2 passives open and 12 points. So she can get 2 passives or a passive and a main. If we want, we could go for a void. We can only get the first rank though, which is unfortunate. So we can push her to 85. And then we go for sidestep. We can't even get max sidestep. What's the point? Never mind. Just don't leave her in the open. I mean, it is good. It is very good. I might do it anyway, but I think we'd be better off just getting the crit hit resistance. Can we get the hardy? No. No, we cannot. Okay. Let's see. What else is there? There's melee resistance we can get with weapon skill if we have a dagger or sword, which we will. Tight cruise. Not bad. I don't know. Really? These 3 are all she needs. That's the build. These 3 abilities. Just boom, boom, boom. Done. Golden. There's really nothing under accuracy that we can use. There's no buffs. Nothing there. There's nothing here. As far as weapons go, there's hit and run, which is whatever. You could go flash parry if you really wanted, but that's stupid. Yeah, there's just nothing. I think she gets the captain ability. And then we can get one more ability. I don't know what it would be. Probably the crit resist, just so they don't get crit. That's honestly the biggest problem there, is them eating crits. We could do liquid courage, but that's not fear and terror. We could get So we have Captain Speech, and then we can get one more ability. Do we want crit resist, or do we want Captain Speech for everybody? I mean, crit resist is pretty effective. I think that's what we would do. Yeah, okay, that's their build. Got it. We figured it out. All right, on to the next day. We could just start her training right now. Let's just try to keep them together. Let's keep the team all together here.
New shipment request arrived.
Oh, yeah, how much you want? 327? Yeah, I think I can cover it. Barely gonna make it. All right, guys. I think that's gonna be good here. We got 3 missions in today. However, one of them was a story mission. Then we had 2 very, very ugly side missions. Did have an unfortunate death of a level 7. That hurts. But otherwise, we're doing okay. I think with only 2 story missions to go and a lot of characters very, very close to getting that training montage in, I'm feeling pretty good. It's just we need to get those henchmen leveled up. We need them with 5 points. We need them with 5 points to feel the value that we need. We do have Jarrus. He's there. Somehow he made it first. Zeto also made it. He's ready to roll. Heinrich is ready. So it's really only 2. Ulrich is right on the cusp of being there, that he's got what he needs. Then we just get them training. Then it doesn't really matter. Jochen Strauss or Jochen, I don't know. Whatever. Jochen is probably it. But he's got a long way to go. I think our best hope is he maybe hits 8 by the end, but he's going to be along for every mission we can possibly bring him. Try to get him leveled up. He's going to need it. He's already got Strider and Assault, so he is already primed and ready for charging. I think what we do for him is he charges and he ends the turn in their face, and then he gets a counterattack. I think that's what his build's going to be. These 2 are almost ready. I think what we want to do... She's so far behind. That sucks. I mean, if we pull her out and get her training... I just don't want to bring in another low-level hero and then have it, like, be really awkward, you know? But we could pull both out right now. Do one mission, bring them both back in. I think we pull them both and then bring them both back in at the same time. And then these 2 are almost done. Almost. He is 13 points away, so that's 2 good missions, really. And then he's level 10. We get that training. This guy, I don't know what we're going to do with, but he's really far away. I mean, a lot of them are, but he's very far away. But I'm starting to feel that we can get these guys trained up. Really be looking good. I want to get these guys all level 10. I want to get them all level 10. Get them training, get the full training for the last 2 missions to really see the builds firing on all cylinders. I mean, really with where we're at right now, we can do both. I mean, he can get his training. He could get, I don't know which one he's going to do. I think he's going to get Ulrich's Blessing maxed. And then the other guy with the other one, because then it's a little bit better for us ultimately. I think that'll be fine. And I think, yeah, we could squeeze that training in. If we look at his skills, he has 20 points left. He's going to grab, 4 here. That's 16. Another 4 here. That's 12. That's his hit chance. And then he still has 2 abilities to max out, similar to the pirate. What are we going to do? We could go armor proficiency and, give up the crit. But I think them firing on 70% crit's not bad. That's honestly pretty good. Yeah, that'd be pretty valuable. I think the 70% crit's really good, and we don't have to get the extra spell points now. So I think we do give them Assault, give them the crits. 70%, go in, pray for the crit. Then they can get an active skill. I guess you could just go for this. I really see that being worth it. Only first rank though, which sucks. Well, you could go crit or go armor. That's tough call. Tough call. They have 18% or 15% crit hit resistance. I think that's okay. That's enough. That's tough. We really need to, get those choices down. But I think what we're going to say here, guys, is that's a good start to get back into this, get that big push going for the final couple missions, just so we can see the end of this brutal challenge we've been going through. It's brutal to me, and that's what matters. Yeah, get through this challenge. Really got to get back into cooking up the next one here once this big push is done. But yeah, I'm done rambling, guys. Just had a lot to go over there because we're finally getting close to that last 10, and it has been another break there. I apologize for that. Should be seeing the end here relatively soon. As long as things don't go crazy, it's not his fault, but the other guy dying is really brutal. Thank goodness Zeto didn't die. I'd be like, ugh. Now we're going to be training forever, but might be okay if it's just one. Even if he's under leveled a little bit, he only has to be level 8. It's all that matters. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out and watching. Good night, good afternoon, good morning, whichever the case is for you. I'm out of here. Stay majestic.